Hello everyone, welcome to Forza Horizon 6. Yes, we are here, we are going to be doing some lucky dip racing to start with in this one. We've got a bizarre car meet going on currently. Portofino, a Sand King, and a Bath, and my Porsche, which, if it wasn't for the fact the Sand King has a big hitbox around it, we reckon that Porsche could probably drive underneath said Sand King. Yes. Hello everyone, welcome to those just tuning in. You are more than welcome to take part this evening. As I said, we are going to be starting off with a lucky dip race. So if you would like to join for this session, you are more than welcome to. You need to send a message to Ewan, whose game tag is currently on the screen, and he will try and get you an invite. Now, if you're on Xbox or PC, it can work. I think you have to send it via the Game Bar or Xbox app if you are on PC, because I don't really know how PC works. But Ewan is on Xbox. So you will need to send a message to Ewan, and Ewan will try and get you an invite. You are welcome to take part. You will be drawn a car. The vehicle will be... You will then be allowed to upgrade the vehicle how you see fit into a class that I'd say that will be decided. And yeah, we will see how it goes. I love the cinematic camera on the truck is ridiculous. It's just too low. It doesn't take into account just how tall that the F4 whatever the thing is. I'm just going to keep calling it the Sand King because it's easier for me and my small brain. Tom B, thank you very much for the resubscription of the 34th month. A big rollcast salute to you from chat. Thank you very much indeed. Saying hello, FailRace crew. Indeed, thank you for the continued support. Hello, everyone. And hello to everyone just tuning in. Steve is very fast. I remember that name. Very fast. Harlequin doing the bits. So here we go, another weekend of Forza. Which make me also happy after the BS of PSG fans called it. Yeah, I did see that one, unfortunately, which is a shame. Which is a shame. Oh, have I not? Oh, I didn't sort out. It didn't save the changes. Hold on, I'm just fixing settings. This didn't save the changes on Twitch. God damn it. Very annoying when that one happens. Hold on. I just got to do a little bit of making stuff work. Hold on, I'm trying to type and talk and it doesn't go well. Never my forte, typing different things to what I am speaking, but that should hopefully now be fixed over on that side of things. Sweating the bits. Say hi. Just a question before I join. Will the stream be like the previous one, which says there's one lobby builds cast and seems to be another lobby builds from B to A? No, it's not quite. If that's the case, join later though. Someone will be interested. There should be a Kevin showdown. There may well be a Kevin showdown that will likely be in a video. So the first part of this stream is going to be building cars, randomly assigned cars, and building them. Second part of the stream will be class racing of sort of pre-built vehicles. Trey, of course, I think it was for the bits. My sister is a year older today. Can you give a reverse of birthday greetings? Of course, happy birthday, Reba. I hope you've had a good day. It's been a pleasant Sunday today. Not been melting as well, which is always a bonus. But yeah, happy birthday to you. We almost got a full one going on. What cars have we got here? Has the car meet got any more? Well, that's parked backwards. Well, there's always one. That's also parked backwards. There's always someone who has gone, well, it's forward into a space. We are almost there with a full lobby. Turbo asking, have I played the new 007 game? I have not yet. I do want to play it. It is on my list of stuff to play. What is going on with that buggy, I do not know. But no, I haven't got round to that one quite. But I certainly intend to. Admittedly, I did start playing Hades 2 today, very briefly. I didn't have a huge amount of free time today. I've been working on videos, working on Horizon 6 stuff. But yeah, I did play some of Hades 2. I very much like the first one. Haven't played the first one in a long time. And I saw the second one was on Game Pass, so I spent a little bit of my, I guess, morning, afternoon, messing around on that one. And I was enjoying that. So there's just too many games. There's just not enough time for all the games that I want to play. And that is coming from somebody who plays games for a living, admittedly quite specialised. But yeah, never enough time for all of them. Drake, thank you very much for the gifted sub. A rolled card salute to you from chat. Thank you very much indeed. There's still one more space for anyone who wants to do Lucky Dip Racing. I don't know if Ewan has messages and currently having a fight to get it to work or what. But yeah, if you want to do some Lucky Dip Racing, now is the time. Send a message to... Oh, well, there we go. We got someone in. Fantastic. We are going to be good to go here. Now, for this one, we are going to... You know what? What I'm going to do, right? We are going to be building an A-class car. Okay, but I'm not going to say it's going to start off as a B-class car to A-class or anything like that. This will be... I am going to... I'm going to randomly draw a car until it is a car that is lower than A-class or A-class or lower from the random list. So, yeah. It could be anything. You could be building anything for this one, which should be fun. Ish, thank you very much for the resubscription for the 15th month. It's been a while. I haven't played Horizon since Horizon 4. Yeah, so Ish is Stallion. I do remember very much racing you plenty of times in Horizon 4. I still remember a VSDC where I was in the LAN and you were bullying me in a Silverado. Yeah, that happens sometimes. That does happen sometimes on that one. Ewan is making smoke. Ewan's just being one of those annoying lifted trucks. But yeah, right. Ewan's crashed into me. Lunatic. Anyway, I shall now start drawing cars. Hold on. Ewan is just a menace. I'm going to park my car at a terrible angle. Oh, it's parked in broad. Doesn't matter here because I'm going to load up this page here, as you will see. So, Rusky, you are the first person to be drawn a car, and you're screwed. Rusky immediately screwed. Fantastic. So Rusky has the Challenger SRT Superstock. You have 5 PI to play with unless you can manage to drop it down. So you're not auto upgrading the cars. You are allowed to build these vehicles however you want. We are giving Rusky a very good challenge. So we're gonna do these for tarmac races. Okay, we're gonna do these for tarmac races. If we have time, we'll do an off-road one as well. But we're gonna go with tarmac races to start with. So Rusky has got a tough job ahead of themselves. Yeah, that's going to be difficult. Ewan, you are up next. So we shall randomise a car for Ewan. Ewan has a much easier job. Ewan has a very, very nice... That's... I don't know about A-class, but certainly lower cars. That is very good. That is very, very good. I'm actually going to just take that out because I need to see the player name list. You can't see what's going on. The camera keeps going to cinematic, which is fine, but it does just make it difficult for me to see the players. So yeah, Ewan has a Celica. God damn it. The 2 cars in, and one's got screwed, and one's got really, really good. Right, Lord Parsnip. Shall we see what you are going to be driving? It is going to be... It's too high PI. You cannot use that, so that is okay. You almost had a fast thing. Instead, you are going to have a more difficult thing. That is a difficult thing. Yeah. Ram TRX. That's a challenge to build. Oh, my headset's run out of battery. That's fine. Don't need it anyway. Ram TRX, I mean, they can go on slicks and the like now. The off-road vehicles do get slick tyres, which is kind of cool. But that is going to be a difficult one to use I think. Could work better, though. I got a buggy last time. It turned out to be quite good. So that might not be as terrible as you think. Right, Mini-Ops. You are up next. Hello, dog. I'm trying to drink. Apollo, get off. It's my water bottle. You've got a whole bowl of water. Bloody dog. Right. Mini-Op. We have got all the pickups today. Right. Mini-Ops Mercedes X-Class for A-Class, which, I mean, probably seems bad, but might actually be quite good. I would suspect that might be better than the Ram, but who knows? I think the X-Class isn't actually as bad as you might think. I think it can be quite effective, so that is for you. Peculiar, what are you driving? You have been given, it's going to load, well, I've just seen what to pay. Well, we can't use that. That's far too high a PI. I don't think it's even available yet, so we can't use that. Yeah, you can't use that because that's far too high at starting PI as well. Instead, now I don't know whether you'll have this car. You could, in theory, use this, but it would require you to have it unlocked. So this is the 74 Civic, which the only way to get it is to use the car mastery points on the modern, the latest Civic, and unlock it via that. So yeah, if you have that car, then that is the one you are going to use. If you do not have that car, please let me know so that I can kind of adjust it. So yeah, unfortunately I cannot filter out too high PI cars the way Kudos Prime works. I can only only filter by specific classes. In this one here we're opening it up, so it is just quicker to just random a car for everyone. This one here is for Nitro, who is not going to drive an Avaya. Unfortunately, no, who must change the way they did it? Oh, they have changed the way they did it. You didn't used to be able to do that. They have changed it. Never mind then. That'll make life easier. Okay. Nitro, do you have the second most expensive car in the game? I'm going to hazard a guess at probably not. And I don't expect you to have 48 million credits. No, okay, I will re-roll that one because that's crazy money. Instead, you will drive an Alfa Romeo 8C, one of the most beautiful cars ever made. I don't know if it'll be very good. You don't have much PI to play with, but you will have the best looking car here. So, yeah, that one's for you. Right. Running Twit, I'm going to call you. You are going to be driving Jaguar E-Type. Now, that being said, that is a wheel spin only car. Again, this is another one. Let me know if you have it or do not, or let me know if you do not have it, and I can draw you another car if it is inaccessible to you. It's not the most expensive of the wheel spin cars, but as I said, you may well not have access to that one. Stallion, you are going to be building a 928 GTS. Yeah, I mean that's. I don't really know what that's going to do in terms of performance. Probably not bad. You've got some PI to work with. You've got some PI to work with that one, so that's not too shabby. Steve, please give Steve something slow because Steve's stupidly fast in this game, or was at previous Horizons. What is Steve going to end up with? We've already had a TRX. Kudos, do better. Come on. Okay. Mustang RTR Spec 5. I mean, high starting PI, probably not a terrible car to work with for Steve. Yeah, that's a very... Jesus Christ, only 35,000 credits. That's crazy cheap. I guess it's not that powerful, but there you go. Yeah. RTR Mustang for you. Now, I do believe the two people who don't have a car yet are Amy well, 3 people, Amy, Hyper, and me, to go here. Right, so before Amy, we've got a lot of Mustangs. Amy, do enjoy your Shelby GT500. I mean, it is cool. I don't think it'll be good, but it is very cool. It will be spectacular, is probably the best way to put it. Good luck to Amy on that one. Hyper, what are you going to be driving? What is going on with Kudos? Challenger. It is technically a different one. SRT Hellcat for Hyper. Everyone's just got massive cars, and then there's a sleeker and maybe a Civic. Right, Apollo, get off. You can't build cars. I'm sorry. I'll teach you one day, but not today. So we've got 2 Challengers, at least 2 Mustangs. Oh god, what is Kudos? We've got 2 pickups. What is Kudos going to give me in this one? I mean, I technically can use that, and I have got that. We generally don't allow Forza Edition cars and stuff because it's a little bit... they can be a little bit broken. So I'm going to continue that tradition of not using the Forza Edition cars, which I'm fairly happy with. Could get worse. I should maybe have agreed to it because this could draw worse for me. It's drawn worse for me! I don't even know if I can get A-class. I genuinely don't know whether that can get A-class or not. This will be more fun than the Forza Edition, I can tell you that much. Right. Okay. I'm going to have to buy a Wuling. This is going to be a mad... So the only way I can feasibly make this work is make a... Oh, wait. I blipped the trigger by accident and I've fallen out of here. Hold on! Right. Time... First of all, I assume I can buy the normal Wuling. I can. I don't have one. Funnily enough, I do not have a Wuling. Oh, I want it in kind of frosty gold, actually. It's 2,000 credits. Look at that. It's incredibly cheap car. Yes, I want a I don't want the Wuling, actually, but... okay. Can this get a wide body kit like it used to? That would save it. I know the Forza Edition one does, but does this version get one? Yes. Oh, look at this. Look at its... look at its eyelashes going on the side. Yes. My Wuling is going to be immense. Right, it's going to be very silly. I can already see where this is going. Now, we're going A-class. I am not going to mess around with my tyres. I'm thinking... do I make a little handling box? I feel like I might. What size tyres can I get? 275s. Yes. Yes. The answer is yes to the question of how big a tyres do I want. That is the world's most ridiculous wing. But there we go. Also, Captain Croc, thank you very much for generously gifting 10 subs to the community. Thank you so much. And to the Chaos Skelly for 5 gifted subs. Big rollcar salutes to both of you. And I will quite possibly be a rolled car at some point during this. We are going to have some race brakes and we are going to slam the Wuling. Look at that. Look at that. It's beautiful. Yeah, I mean, how light can I make a Wuling? Relatively light. Now, power. How much of it can we get from this? Okay, it's going to be about 500. I can't put that in it. I mean, it's going to be heavier with these engines, but... Can I get 850 horsepower in it? What would I have to compromise on to get 850 horsepower in my A-class Wuling? Oh, no, wait. I've just realised I've made a mistake. I was going to make it... I think the only chance I'm going to have is that... Am I good enough? No. No, I'm not good enough. I don't. To be fair, I don't think most tracks would not. I don't think I can ever get that engine in with all-wheel drive and anything remotely decent in terms of tyres. I was looking for weight. If I chuck the weight back in, no, you're not going to get that close enough. Okay, I can't run that. I can't imagine rear-wheel drive is going to be controllable at that level of power. I will supercharge it though, because I can. It's not the sound you expect to come out of a Wuling. It's not the sound that should ever come out of a Wuling. I mean, the stock transmission would have been upgraded when it was converted to all-wheel drive, so we will chuck that in there. I guess then we just shove little bits of power into it until it gets to the top of A-class like that. 542 horsepower, all-wheel drive Wuling. It's on rally tyres, which won't be the grippiest of things, but will be grippy enough. Alright, okay, Amy's got to restart PC because of game issues, but we'll be back soon. So, I mean, as Noodlebrain says, yeah, this is a relatively sensible build as far as I can go, given my car. All-wheel drive with this amount of power is probably a good shout. I don't think it has... If it had like 3, 4, 5 tyres at the back, I'd maybe try survive rear-wheel drive. But as it stands, I think all-wheel drive will be the way to go. My main concern will be a lot of understeer from this. So, yeah. I think this is the way to go. There is Hyper. It's such an odd collection of cars. We have a lot of muscle cars. Oh, I haven't got photos of these. Yes, for the photo for the 8C and the Challenger, I will have a Wuling in shot. Oh, and I needed it for the Wuling as well. I forgot I hadn't photoed the Wuling. I don't actually need to worry about the clutch either. So, there we go. Right. Follow. What? Do you not approve of the Wuling? Well, I don't know why. The Wuling is good. What? What? What are you grumbling about? I know. I didn't want the Wuling either, but it's what I've got to live with. Yeah, we'll put you in the back of the Wuling. There'll be loads of space for a dog. It'll be perfectly fine for that. Now, did we... okay. Peculiar does have the Civic. Fantastic. Just waiting for them to get into their actual car, which I've immediately forgotten. Do I remember what it was that we drew? I mean, I could probably look back through the history, maybe. I don't remember what it was. It just immediately slipped my mind. No, I can't find it. But hopefully they will. Hopefully they will have the car that I assigned to them. Does chat remember? They sadly do not. Yeah, it's an odd sounding supercharger. Here we go. Look at the collection of things that are here. Right. I mean, we fit in ish. Quite wide, but do they need a re-roll? Whoever was in the that's okay. So it's for running twit. I think they needed a re-roll. I can do that one. Oh, that was the E-Type, wasn't it? Yes. Okay, I can re-roll your car. Hold on. Whoop. Here we go. Re-roll your car. Oh, that's also a wheel spin only car. I won't make you drive that. It just wants everyone in trucks and American cars. You would have much rather. Oh no, well, in Press it doesn't matter either way. Who cares? this will still work. 3 pickups. I think three muscle cars have turned up, and then there's a Civic, a Celica, my Wuling, and I guess the Porsche is one of the more normal ones. It's so weird. I do love Lucky Dip Racing because sometimes you get stupid events like this where just anything can happen. The thing is, I don't think these trucks are going to be completely terrible. Generally speaking, they aren't. They're difficult to pass as well. So yeah, good luck. Good luck to all those driving trucks. Last week when we did this and I ended up with a buggy, I ended up doing quite well with a slick-tired buggy. Couldn't give it with an RS6, but it was surprisingly good. So yeah, I guess we will see how it goes. Noodle Brain, thank you very much for the donation. Saying bonsoir, some chance. Did you see either occasion of the GT World Challenge doing their best impression of a Forza public lobby at Monza today? I did not, although it doesn't massively surprise me. I did see, was it IMSA? I saw some GT cars doing Forza public lobby impressions at Long Beach. But yeah, I didn't see it. Monza Turn 1 is just dangerous in everything, real life and games. Terribly dangerous. The Monza circuit. So yeah, somehow doesn't surprise me. Foxpax, thank you very much for the resubscription for the 11th month. A roadcast salute to you from chat. That's almost a year. It is indeed. Thank you so much for the continued support. Also, Swag, thank you for the gifted sub. Likewise, a roadcast salute. I mean, I've got rally tyres, so I'm less likely to roll, hopefully. Swag, that's what Amy rejoin. Yeah, Amy will be back for this. Just restarting PC. And hopefully that'll be okay. You say I tried my best to make this not OP, but I fear that may be impossible. The Celica is very, very strong. I think in A-Class it might start to slightly diminish. I still think it's going to be very good. Yeah, we will see how it goes. It's kind of looks a little bit like the Hydros Custom. But yeah, Slicker's always been super good in Forza games in general ever since it turned up. So I might be able. I could maybe annoy it with probably my traction. I would probably out-accelerate it, but the Celica will outturn a Wuling. I can tell you that much. None of the other cars here are particularly good. Honestly, the Porsche might be okay. I don't know. The rest is going to be interesting. I see the Ram is on slicks. I think that we can do. You know what? We can while we wait for everyone to work. All right, let's have a look at the tyre investigation. We have, I think, rally tyres on the Celica, or they might be. There might be semi-slicks actually. We've got slicks on the X-Class, rally tyres on mine, slicks on the Ram, slicks on the Civic, rally tyres on Hyper's Challenger, rally tyres on the Mustang, semi-slicks on the 8C would be my guess. And on the other, that would be Ruskies, I presume. Looks like it's on slicks, which must be one hell of a PI drop engine for that. Oh, we're going to get started with that. Well, we're still waiting for running Twits to get their car finished, and then we will go. Amy has succumbed to the hay fever. Oh no, not the hay fever. It's never a good time. Never a good time at all. I can understand that. I get hay fever, not crazy bad hay fever though. So yeah, we will. Well, once we have another truck built and ready to go, we will get started. Thank you very much to the anonymous person who gifted a sub to Testicle Supervisor. I'm amazed Twitch let that name that name exists. That might be the weirdest username subscribed to my channel. I was in reverse, did not realise. I thought I was going to go chase down a Celica. We're going to do like the G-force test, see who can go the fastest while staying in the lines here. Oh, I get a lot of understeer, the Mustang gets a lot of oversteer. I mean, I'm not exactly expecting mine to handle amazingly. Rams have appeared. We're going for an overtake on the Mustang. We are. The Mustang is actually trying to drift, but it's fine. Well, Mustang is back there. Yeah, I mean, the Wuling... It's not going to... Admittedly, that X-Class has got slick tyres on it. We will just... I don't really have enough power to really slide it about, but funnily enough, the RTR Mustang will probably drift quite well. Yeah, I'm going to have to just be an acceleration box. Someone is crashing into us a little bit. Probably not. I say that very bad, so no damage on or anything. We can bounce off the nose of the Porsche, and we will, I guess, be ready to go at this point since we've waited long enough. Got the funny horns going on, of course. I have the most important horn. It is simply the best horn available. Right, shall we go do some racing? I think we should. Right. We are going to do that and put on the road racing. Where to start? You know what? Daikoku's always a good place to begin. Yes, we can. The actual, I believe, the Woolala sound effect I have for the donations is lifted from Horizon 4 when it came out. that is where I got it from. Is recorded from that. Because yeah, that was just the easiest way to do it at the time. So yeah, it is exactly the same thing. Unfortunately, you cannot mod the game to have a crisp noise as a horn, although it would be very funny. Right. 5 laps around Daikoku. This is a straightforward track. I've just noticed my speed stat is incredibly low. I may have to mess around with my gears. We will see. Or yeah, a Robin scream would also be very funny. Could also work. We will see what happens. I think a top half finish for the Wuling is possible. A good spot on the grid would be helpful. I guess we'll see. Also, thank you to Anonymous gifted a sub to Furs. Sure, why not? Yeah, sure. Swear clear of it. It's probably a game thing. The game doesn't allow custom mods. Yeah, I mean it's probably for the best. Let's face it. But yeah, it would be funny having a crisp sound effect as a horn. Right, so we are mid-pack. Now, the plus point for us against Ewan is I expect the Sleeker to be slow off the line. And we can hopefully get past that. Oh, wow, my gears are absolutely absurdly short. Right, okay. Now, I'll be honest, I should have probably checked. But I can't say I was particularly expecting it to run out at 107 miles an hour when it's got a Chevy gearbox. Well, that's a shame, because that's at least it's on this circuit. Okay, understeer. Yeah, that's not ideal. not really anything I can do about that in this race. I mean, there could be worse races to have a silly gearbox. It should be adjustable though. Okay, well, at least it gets 120. I guess is something. It'll just be outrun down to the first corner. Thank you, Rusky. The help is appreciated. Oh, I thought we were clear. Steve, I thought... Oh, my dog's knocked the exhaust off the AC. Never mind, got to sort that out. I'm not too fussed because this race wasn't going to go very well, but I will be back in a second. Right, I am back. Bloody dog. Before, I think I'm still in the convoy? Are they still in a race? It's a bit of a mess. I believe I'm still in the convoy at least. I am going to quickly fix my gearbox. Because, yeah, 150, that will be useful. I can probably use that. Right, everyone. No, it's just so hyper. So, are we in the? Are we in the convoy or not? Yeah. Okay. So we are still in the convoy. So that's fine. I'm guessing people may have backed out of that race. Sorry, we will go again. I mean, I guess it's FailRace says yes, apologies on purpose to let you fix your gearbox. Thank you, Apollo. Though maybe don't break the right. You and I am convoy leader. It's fine. You're still in the convoy. It's all good, I believe. Yeah. I think we're fine. I think we're good to go. I think it's all set. Yeah. Apologies, but Apollo was investigating. He probably saw a pigeon or something outside. Decided wanted to get up on the windowsill, but the aircon unit's there, and he knocked the hose out. Right, let's try again, shall we? So, I think we might have done 5 laps before, but either way, let's go. Have I done this right? Yes. Wooling time. Let us see what this can do. Now with a proper gearbox, it's still going to be quite short, but I doubt we're going to get much above 150 anyway. I'm hoping this car will be strong for acceleration, and I say acceleration only. It's never likely to have very good top speed anyway. It's got the aerodynamic properties of a brick because it's shaped like one. But it is cheap, I guess. It's got that going for it. Doesn't really say much about it, but it is cheap. Right. Let us see what might happen here. We have a good spot on the grid. It's turbo. Yeah, it is like Amy's automation car. It essentially is. It is Amy's automation car, this one, just made slightly better. The understeer in one of the challenges is quite a lot. Okay, the wooling is much better now. Look at it go. And our downside for this track doesn't really have much in the way of crazy acceleration zones. That big traction zones, that would help me. That's probably where this car will be strong compared to some of its rivals. Give it some low-speed acceleration zones, and I can just put all 500 horsepower down to the road immediately and shoot into the distance. There is that. Ewan is currently stuck in the traffic, which is working to my favour. Ewan is down in 8th place. Rusky is battling with Steve. That's a wall. In too soon. That's ideal. So big American cars are going to start chasing me down here. There's no doubt about that. We will now be a little slow on the way into turn 1 because I'd rather get the car settled through here and get a good run out of turn 2. We jump on the brakes. Oh, through there. That worked. Steve is up to 2nd, battling with Brusky and Stallion for the moment. Oh, okay, can't get that much speed through there. Though neither could they. They've also had understeer towards the wall moment. So that's not a flat-out corner in the wooling. We will slow down through there. It's the big horde of cars that are being kept. They're out of the DRS range, or whatever it is these days. Attack mode or something. Range just. But it really isn't only just about. They are just being kept at arm's length in this. Rusky's getting closer. Rusky could be dangerous into turn 1. The Challenger will be quick down here. However, we know it does struggle with grip through this corner. I was not as good through there as I could have been, although we are set for turn 2. Be neat through the next corner. That's good. Yeah, this is where we pull the gap. This is where we pull the gap to Rusky. Is that Challenger just cannot match these levels of grip. Where is Ewan gone? Mid-pack. Probably shouldn't be trying to look at the leaderboard while racing, but that was curious. Steve has sent it and is up into 2nd place. Is getting closer at this moment in time. I'm just trying to not make any mistakes, essentially. Yeah, Steve plonked the wall, pushing hard. I am currently doing quite well here by virtue of not overdriving my car. That's what's helping me here. There is, I think, a bit more speed in this, but I'm making less mistakes than some of the cars around me. Admittedly, the all-wheel drive wooling is helping, but yeah, by making minimal... And I'm going to say that, and I'm going to miss a checkpoint on the final lap. I can sense it already. I know how this racing goes. I've done it too many times in the past, like a muppet. But, yeah, by keeping it off the walls, and maybe being a little slower in some places, is kind of working for us for the moment. Alright, slow it down, get it turned through there. Steve has got a lot closer. Well, I think Steve sends it a bit more through there, and then I'm maybe pull away on the exit, not sure. Yeah, we gained some ground. We know that Mustang's going to be challenging us. Oh, didn't really want to clip that wall, although we got away with it for now. Can I defend from the RTR Mustang? If the time comes, has Steve figured out how to make the most out of that car? Maybe. Yeah, but it's there. It doesn't look all that pleasant to drive. back there, but it is quite quick. I suspect we are going to have company soon. I can't turn in there. That's what really hurts us, that section. Steve has found a way past. Can we get that? That's just got better turn in than I do. Can't quite match the turn in, and I've overdriven it. Trying to be greedy. should have just given up and settled for second. Trying to outturn. I can't outturn that car. Well, I told you. I predicted exactly what was going to happen, and sure enough, it did. Hey, Ewan, how is the Celica treating you? Not likely to go around the outside of it. Looks like Tobin may have missed a checkpoint. Oh, I'm not sure, sorry. Maybe, who knows. We're to the inside of Ewan. Ewan is going to overrun that. He's going to be way out of shape through here. Okay, no, not quite. Ewan did well, actually, to gather that back up. Well, never mind. Don't say good things. Ewan had a big accident on their own. There was no contact made from me there. That was just Ewan on a funky line and pushing a bit too hard. Yeah. Okay, the Wuling, pleasantly surprised by. Honestly, I think it's a surprisingly competent vehicle in this. And this is probably not even its best sort of circuit. So, yeah. A good first show. I maybe let the car down a little bit. Honestly, should have been second, but definitely not matching the Mustang up at the front. I think we could have maybe held off against Rusky. Yeah, I don't quite have the top speed to really fight with some of the other cars. However, I'm hoping on some technical circuits might come good. Lap time wise, I mean, it's fairly close between the Porsche, the Wuling, the 8C. The Celica was a little bit further off than I was expecting. I think A-Class might be a little too high for it. So we will have to see how that goes when we come to some different circuits. Yeah. Okay. I am pleased with the Wuling so far. Right. Shall we go to? We'll go to another track. Ooh, where do we want to visit? I don't want to go around the highway circuit because that's boring. I do like. To be fair, I do like the city circuit. I'm not very good at it, and chances of missed checkpoints are plenty here. Could it work better for the Wuling? Maybe. There's probably more low-speed acceleration zones, a bit more stop-start this circuit. There are probably some longer straights, which it may be less of a fan of. We will have to see. We will have... Sure, how I go. I could set it to rain, but I'm not going to be that mean. Right, sorry, car themes is what we want. Anything goes. And A-Class. Okay, 5 laps. Let us begin. They say who would win, a GT car from one of the most prestigious motorsport car brands in the world, or a Chinese minivan. Turns out, Chinese minivan with a Chevy V8 and all-wheel drive is not bad. It's mad. But yeah, there is a little bit of it that works. There's a little bit of it work. Some of the pickups on slick tyres might come good here. I don't know. My buggy was fast on slicks around here, but yeah, that who knows? Who knows? We're probably not going to be as nice a spot on the grid as last time. We didn't really make note. That's probably fair, really. Damn it, Steve at the front. Okay, we've got to pass everything, which should be interesting. We'll get some stuff off the line. Hyper's challenge. Okay, we'll get quite a lot of stuff off the line. Holy crap. But we know the traction was going to be good. I'm surprised it's that good. It's absolutely bolted up through the field here. Please stay in ghost mode so I can pass the ramp as swiftly as possible, which we have done. The ram's not going to be able to hold that, I don't think, against the little Wuling. Okay, we are up into third place. It already looks like the same 3 cars. I clipped that. Maybe not. It's the flag moving is what gets you. It's every time the flag moving as cars go through. So you aim for where the flag is when it's moving, not the base of it. It's one of them races, isn't it? And now I've given up caring immediately. We can probably try and chase down some stuff. Yeah, some of the checkpoint placement is really not ideal on these. Especially, it's when there are other cars around and it's moving. That's the real just pain in the arse to try and deal with. It could be so much better on these circuits. If you don't want people to cut the corners, well, it's not even this. It's not really cut. They definitely have barriers and stuff rather than having this weird. You're sort of not really on the apex of stuff. But yeah. Right. I'm guessing Miniox has also missed that one. That one's really easy to miss as well. Can we chase down? I mean, I can see the battle ahead going on. Rusky and Steve are going to have an interesting fight at the front. Ewan's car will likely be fairly strong. Although maybe have issues with traction. A-class front-wheel drive, presuming it still is. You're asking a lot of those front tyres. Don't miss that one, but like we've got to try and make up time, and the only way to do that, I think, is to send it. I mean, we're missing another checkpoint. Well, it's not gone well anyway this race, so screw it kind of thing. There's a lot of understeer there. Now, take that one. There's a really big battle up ahead, which I'm hoping we can get to before the end of the race, as Rusty and Steve are running away slightly at the front. Right, Nitro, come here. We are going to find a way to catch up and hopefully overtake at this point. We are matching the pace of the leaders-ish. They are slightly quicker than I am. That was just all bobbling over the ground. Maybe don't send it that hard. Not ideal. But Ewan's at the lead of this group. Third place is actually still on the cards for us. It's a 5-lap race. So third place here is not completely impossible for the Wuling as Nitro and Hyper are having. This is going to depend on if I can clear the 8C and the Challenger and so on before the end of this. That would be great. Oh, quite quickly, sorry. We might be able to go chasing after Ewan. But that is a big if, because we are now about to be stuck in battle. I don't trust that curb after I had real issues with a buggy getting stuck on it. We've got the 8C. Aha! The Wuling is quick. Can the Wuling go around the outside of a Challenger? It can. Wuling's up another spot. The little Wuling is surprisingly good. There's going to be some understeer there, but that's fine. We can go out a bit towards the wall. Now, launch it through here. Ram TRX is up next for us to try and find a way past. Although that's going to have some good straight line speed. Stallion is also catching Ewan. Now that could help me if the Celica and Porsche start having a battle. It would help. They can slow down and fight one another. But I have got to get past the Ram. That will be something that has more power than I do. So it doesn't look like it quite has the composure that the Wuling does. Go, Wooling, go! Oh, Rusky's disconnected. That's a shame. There was a great fight going on up at the front in that one. Ewan has lost out to the Porsche here. I mean, we might still end up with third, but that's more to do with the disconnection. Can we go after that Porsche before the end of the race? Is it going to be quick enough? Can I get away with jumping the grass there? I can. Okay, we're fine. I'm guessing Nitro's missed a checkpoint now. Ewan, the terrifying box of speed, is going for a podium spot here. They didn't fight each other quite enough, but which is a shame, sadly. You know, it is how it goes. Sometimes we will, again, it's try and be as aggressive as I dare through here. That Porsche's got pace is picked up as we've got here. They're getting some more speed out of those cars. I am sending this one as hard as we can, trying to get chase after these two. Don't overcook it. There is, if I knew what I was doing, I could probably tune this to be a little bit less understeery, which would probably help. I reckon the Porsche's about the same speed as me. Ewan's a little bit slower. Porsche's just pulling clear of the Celica here. I didn't want to miss a checkpoint through there. Yeah, the Porsche's got some pace in a couple of sections. I wasn't as good through there as I reckon I could be. Understeering. Ewan's also struggling with it a bit now. We've got one lap. I think Stallion's clear. I don't think we're catching the Porsche now. I think we had a good enough section through there. Right, one lap to go. Can we find a way past the Celica? Maybe not like that though. It was too much speed on the way in. Not going to work. Ewan struggling with front-wheel drive understeer. He also struggled a little bit. Again, overdriving the car in places here. Ooh, that curb did some mean things to my car. Ewan is, there's a lot of understeer going on in that Celica. And this is where we are going to gain a little bit of ground on it. Can we look at diving to the inside? Will Ewan cover the inside? They do. We've got a very tight line to try and make that one work. Ewan has gone wide. There's an opportunity here for a Wooling, but we're not completely clear on this. Ewan is going to be, let's say, the slightly preferred line. However, we can fire the Wooling up the inside and we will pass the Celica and move ourselves into third place in this race. Yeah, whether we could have matched the Porsche, I'm not completely sure. We've fallen back as we're fighting Ewan. You lose so much time fighting. I think the Porsche may have just had us in this. Although, not sure I drove the final laps quite as well as some of them. Yeah, silly error from me. However, a very, very strong recovery for the Sunshine. It'll cross the line in a pretty respectable third place. Lap time wise, similar to that of the Porsche. Within half a second. The Porsche, a little bit quicker, but definitely being within half a second, not too bad at all. Unfortunate for Rusky with the disconnect. Although who knows what that time I could have managed. The Mustang at the front was very quick indeed. Sweg, thank you very much for the bits. They're saying, who knew the Chinese piss bottle was quick? It is very fast. It's very, very fast. We'll try and get Rusky back connected, hopefully, for the next one. Thank you very much to anonymous people gifting subs to Lord Force Kin. Yes, I know what that is supposed to go for. Oh, bloody hell. And also gifted a sub to Scrotum awareness. Amazing. Are we just finding the worst usernames to give subs to? Oh, dearie me. Yeah, I haven't got anything else to say to that other than oh dear. There you go. Okay, have we got? We got rest. Cool. Right. Circuits. Does the Wooling have any fun car mastery things? No, it's not funny enough, that. Right. We will head to... Where do we want to go? Well, that could be interesting. I don't actually know what would work here. I think my understeer would be a problem. The trucks are not going to enjoy this. Although they will have slicks. They will have slicks. So there is that. What car is... Oh, the City. They're very quick. Right. Now, I quite like this track. I haven't driven it that much. Wait. Do we do event settings first? Let's go 8 laps. It's a very short lap around here, from what I remember. So we'll go for 8 laps. Car thing. Anything goes. A class. Yeah, 8 laps is still quite a short race around here. Let's give it a go. See, this track I think might work better for the Wooling. The low speed stuff might. I think Hyper's going to have issues. Hyper, Challenger, not enjoying life. The 8C might not be too bad here. I expect the Porsche to be fast. I think the Celica will struggle with its traction. As Ewan says, 500 horsepower through the front wheels is a handful. Yeah, unlikely. Oh, the server's having an unhappy one today. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Well, they might have got back in before. Who knows? We will see. Yes, the anonymous gifter is finding. I mean, I thank you for the gifted subs. It's finding all the funny names that can. Okay, good spot on the grid. We might well be able to beat the Mustang 2 turn 1, or maybe Steve is doing the Let's Drive Through the Fields challenge. Now, the Wooling will be a little uncooperative through some of this. Anyone on slicks could do well here, although I think the Civic might be on slicks. That could work. The downside, of course, the cars on slicks I'm pretty sure are the big trucks. I don't think anyone built a full grip tarmac car. I think everyone with a sensible car wanted to get some power out of their vehicle and have some form of rally tyres. So, yeah. So I call this thing, it's the Wooling body, but let's face it, there is not really any Wooling left in it. He's got an LS V8 in it, it's all-wheel drive, has a massive silly body kit on it. So, yeah, what was Wooling about it is not, it's just the body shell at the moment. God, it doesn't turn, it's so bad through there. Come on. Wooling, get going. This track will likely be difficult to pass on, especially an all-wheel drive acceleration box. Going to be a nightmare to deal with because I can just put the power down and do that one. And we will again park it on the inside. If you want to go past, you'll have to find a difficult way round. These corners here do kind of kill it. The all-wheel drive traction is lovely. And the massive understeer that I get from it is less lovely. Kind of glad I went with the sort of 500 horsepower and all-wheel drive. I don't think the 850 to the rear wheels would have worked particularly. Apollo disagrees with that train of thought, but never mind. You can drive 850 horsepower rear-wheel drive Wuling if you want, Apollo. I don't, funnily enough. Come on. Oh, it doesn't want to turn. Rusky's past the Porsche. I actually think that's better news for me. I think I'd maybe rather the Challenger, looking for a way past. I think the Challenger will probably have more handling issues than the Porsche. I believe Rusky's Challenger is all-wheel drive, and Rusky's Challenger has had a moment of turn 1, and it's now back to being the Porsche. Look for a way through. Understeer quite a lot. Oh, there's back to Rusky now behind us. As they were fighting each other, has kind of allowed me to pull clear a little bit. Don't checkpoint, doing silly things. Yeah, you keep fighting each other. You and Salika, I imagine, is having a very difficult time. That was terrible. Turn 1, turned in too soon, made an absolute hash of that one. I mean, thankfully they were far enough back that there was nothing they could do to profit from it, because that was absolutely rubbish. Turn 1. The car is at least launching itself off these corners well enough. It will propel itself forward and try and keep myself out of trouble, really. Steve is catching up in 4th. He's just kind of joined the train of cars here for the lead of the race. I've got to be a little bit careful. Like, the line I want to take through this sort of never-ending turn 1 does leave a gap on the inside that someone could profit from, and I've got to be aware if I need to defend. Go, accelerate away, use the all-wheel drive launch out of this corner to rather annoy Rusky. You get close to the Wuling and then it just buggers off. The second it gets to a low-speed acceleration zone, it's just gone. Yeah, they're now all back to fighting one another as we head onto the final lap of the race. Now, no silly adventures with the Wuling. Just, no silly adventures, I say, as I lock the rears up and rotate it. It's fine. I mean, it rotated the way we wanted it to, and actually they've all fought each other so much. Honestly, them fighting each other has really rather helped me out here. Not the most perfectly driven race I've ever done. However, the Wuling claims victory, and I didn't think I'd be saying that one today, but it did. Damn. I mean, lap time's not quite as fast as Steve's. Very, very close. Very close between me, Rusky, and Stallion. As expected, really. The Wuling has acceleration. Probably Rusky's has acceleration. Stallion's car turns better. But mine can just launch out of the corners. The 8C was up there as well in terms of pace. But, yeah. The Wuling is mighty. It's a mighty fast car. Very annoying one to try and pass around that track, because as soon as you get close enough, it just runs away down a straight line. So, yeah. Apollo, stop now. We've had enough. Everyone knows you're here. Yeah. We've had enough. Well, I say who would have thought, but it's nice to see the Wuling doing well. Right. I mean, we haven't really got time to do another random draw, so we will continue racing these cars. You know what? Oh no, there is some dirt. You know what? Oop, where is it gone? This is going to be an interesting test. So the trucks might do a little bit better here. So this is a tarmac circuit. In as far as I don't think you actually go on any dirt. But there are some very big jumps. It's an interesting, really interesting cross-country track, this. One I very much like. If we go A-class, and then we will go 4 laps around here. It's a very fun track, this. Yeah, some big jumps. So the trucks will land better, but they are still big trucks. Slicks are useful here. I would say they are probably faster here. I'm slightly worried about a Wuling falling over when it hits the ground, but, you know, we will find out. Drake, thank you bits for saying. Lovely circuit, betting Ewan will crash in the multi-story section. I don't know. I think some of our all of our cars are going to struggle a little bit in places here. I will have the big advantage for me is I will be able to accelerate out of the very slow sections. The real slow stuff. Ewan will struggle like getting up to some of the narrow hill parts. But yeah, we will see. We will see how this all pans out. Come on, all-wheel drive box. Okay. Hyper's ahead with the Challenger. Steve's ahead with the Mustang. I don't know whether they'll go to the back. They might for the challenge. Rusky's all the way at the back. That's the other car that launches quick. Let's see what the mighty Wuling can do. Now, of course, we have got... I need to come out of ghost mode quickly because Steve might just be able to drive through us. And yeah, we have the acceleration up that hill. What we needed. The bit I'm worried about, the landing of this jump may or may not be good for me. Wuling fly! Bad! It's not great. It's not great for the little Wuling. It is on race suspension, which isn't ideal. We will again outrun the Mustang as we get going. Right, turn through here. I think most of us in this front group are on rally tyres. I think Rusty was on drag tyres, which we normally wouldn't allow in some of the stuff we do. However, for this, it's fine, especially with that car being a really wacky, difficult to build PI. Now this section here is maybe where the Wuling will be strong when it's all-wheel drive. Again, it is just blast up the hills where the others are struggling for grip, even if I'm struggling for turning at the moment. But it's fine, we got away with that. It makes a lot of noise, this. Okay, through the tunnels we go. We've pulled clear. This is where the Mustang will be better than me. This is where I struggle. Through here. Come on, understeery box. Now, don't miss this checkpoint. Very easily done. Steve's very sideways and smacks the wall. So, I just don't turn, and Steve has quite a lot of oversteer back there. Oh, it's okay. Bit of understeer. Now, really get this turned. Very slow, very narrow section to try and fit your car through. Again, we've got great acceleration up the hill. If we can not make any mistakes, we're probably going to need third gear on the landing. We do. If we make no mistakes, we could probably be a nightmare for that Mustang to find a way past us. It's using exactly the same tactics that we've done in the previous few. It is just out-accelerate from low speed. Stallion's got the Porsche up in fourth, and that is not far away in this battle. And this section is where the Ford is going to gain. Oh, you actually hear the supercharger whine for a second there. Come on. Don't get distracted with supercharger sounds. It's easy too. But yeah, you can actually hear the whiny supercharger in the Wuling. I presume you can in the if you just stick this engine in other cars. I presume you probably can. Oh, Steve's having a fight with Rusky, helping me. Go, Wuling, go! I say go, and then we've got to panic and stop so we don't understeer into some containers. Yeah, I was just noticing. Don't get distracted by supercharger sounds, but I did just notice them properly for the first time as we were blasting through that section. Steve is back to second, but has lost like a second. Yes, Apollo, I know the neighbours' dogs are barking. I can hear them as well. I don't need you to warn me about them every time they go. Because then you join and then they bark back, and then it's just a whole thing, isn't it? I've overshot that section. Acceleration will save me to a point. Rusky slipped further back. May have been a missed checkpoint, or may have clipped a wall, would be my guess in this one. We're over half distance. Got to continue not making any silly errors though. Ooh, there's a bump there. To launch me up into the air, but it's fine. Right, just clip the apex on the way through there. don't hit the container. Last time around I was too close to the digger, so I wanted to go to a different side. But yeah, there's containers there. That would be a very bad thing to hit. A little bit of understeer. The Celica struggling a little bit around here. Funnily enough, who would have thought that 500 horsepower through the front wheels might not enjoy this container land circuit. Right, down to second for this. There is just so much traction in this car, which is great for a track like this. I can literally just boot it, and it is always going to launch out of a corner. It's wonderful. It's wonderfully predictable on a track like this. I know it is Apollo. It's really good. I promise I'm not going to actually buy a Wuling, but this one here is very good in Forza, as we are now starting to run away from the Mustang. The Mustang's got more problems from the Porsche at this stage than it does with trying to battle with a Wuling. Probably not a big surprise, assuming that Mustang is rear-wheel drive. I am just simply able to use my acceleration in some of these sections, and yeah, there's just not an answer, although I've not had a great first section. Yes, Apollo, I am very well aware the neighbour's dogs are going again. They often do. You just don't need to be an asshole and join in. We're going to smack the floor. Every time it's landed nicely, which is helpful. It doesn't like that bump, but it does land well enough that we don't really lose time through all of that. Steve is closing back in a little bit here. It's not been as good a lap as last time around. A little bit slidey through that. And I say closing back in, I mean, we're only talking a few tenths of a second either way, which is, yeah, not too much to deal with. I think we're better. I think this is where we make big time if we get it right. This kind of acceleration zone coming up the hill, because I can just launch the car. So Steve has done much better this time around. Loses out a little bit. Steve has pulled away from Stallion, but it is a fairly big gap now to make up in a couple of corners. As long as I don't do anything stupid, we've kept it at 2.3. It's as long as I don't make a massive mess at the final corner, which I don't, we will run to the finish line, and it will be victory for the Wuling again. Victory. Steve did get a fast start, I presume, on the final lap on that one, but yeah, I will take a victory again in that one. Honestly, I'm impressed. That is surprising. When I drew a Wuling, I thought we were going to be in for a rough evening. Genuinely, that is quite good. That is genuinely a good car there. It does struggle from a bit too much understeer. I think to be a properly good A-class car, you could probably tune away some of that understeer and have it actually drive a little bit nicer. Because, yeah, as it is, it really does struggle. Certainly some of the faster bits. It's going to be a bit of a pain. However, yeah, who would have thought? Not me. I wasn't. As I said, I was expecting a more miserable of races. The Wuling is surprisingly competent in all of this. So yeah, there you go. You need a decent A-class, surprisingly good A-class car. The Wuling is better than you might think. So yeah, there we go. The Wuling took 2 victories. The RTR Mustang took 2. Although I think on balance, the RTR Mustang was slightly better. The Wuling could be a very difficult car to overtake, I think, at the circuits where it was strong, but I think the RTR Mustang was slightly better. However, yeah, it is so much better than I was expecting it to be, this one. So, yeah. Well, that will be it for the first lobby. We are going to swap the lobbies over now. We will get a new convoy. I will hopefully. So we will leave the convoy. We will then invite in those for the second part of the stream. Gliska will be in charge of invites, although don't message just yet because we have got to get everybody else who is wanting to take part in the second part connected first, and hopefully they can kind of sort themselves out. That doesn't. I was hoping there was going to be somewhere to traverse for there. No, there isn't. How do we get to the top? I'm curious. How do we manage this one? I think we can go up. There's definitely a good Hunt the Survivors arena that could be set up around here. Although it could be quite a difficult one to find cars, really, depending on where they hike because of the verticality of it. Could be a little bit of a pain. But yeah. I'm beached. The race go-kart is struggling. Never mind, race go-kart has freed itself. That was where I was looking to go. Right. Big hill. Oh, that is a big jump. I feel like an autocross course on the containers could be interesting. Yeah, you could probably make something on on the containers, like an autocross route up here. Could be interesting. Yeah. I'll have to look into it. You never know. You never know what we can come up with. I do want to build an autocross course. I haven't decided. Container land could be fun. I was thinking the car park as well could work. Right, I think that is everyone. Maybe Longbow actually. No, Longbow's in. Right, so if you want to take part, you are more than welcome to. You can send a message to Gliska, whose game tag is currently at the bottom of the name list there. Send a message to Gliska. They will try and get you an invite. You can be on Xbox or PC, but you will need to message via the Xbox app if you like to be able to for Gliska to be able to send you an invite. Hello. I have. Oh, shadows. Oh no. I have made an error of judgment here. Thank you, Red. Oh, the Wooling's fallen over. Someone's got the meow on, which is quite funny. Right, so this will be back to some more regular cars racing. Maybe the Wooling will turn up in some of them. I don't know. Who knows? We will see. I mean, I have better cars than this. Oh, caught a Fiat. I have better cars than this. Although this is, I don't think this is too shabby as an A-class car. Found some bouncy crates. Those are very bouncy pallets. They righted. Oh, Kevin! Almost got murdered by Kevin. Wanted to go and hit a big jump. Oh dear. Yeah, this will be a fun area. It will be an area we inevitably use because you can see all the ramps that are around here. Actually, it's quite an interesting area. Get up. I'm just messing around here, thinking it reminds me a little bit of the Battersea power plant in whichever dirt game it was. Oh. Okay, we have found a way onto the roof. Woohoo! Oh wow, you can go over that way. I'm not really exploring this. Didn't know they were destructible. Well, figured out they are destructible. I did not think well, I mean, I guess it makes sense. Forza does have destructible scenery and all that, but yeah. Gliska with a very appropriate livery. Oh, we've fallen off. I was just going to say, yeah. Gliska's livery, Oh, I can't get the camera back up there. Never mind. It was the No Fear Subaru. Oh, there is Shadows. Yeah, Visca. Very appropriate livery for such a thing. Right. Shall we do some racing? Let us start with... where have we not raced today? We're not raced on Legend Island. Let's go over here. We've been racing on a lot of A-class cars, so we will get some B-class cars out. I'm now contemplating whether I run my very borderline OP, the Celica. It's built for something else. I probably won't, because it might be a bit boring. I generally don't really like as good as the car is, I generally don't really like running it, because it just feels a bit boring. It feels a bit cheap, running such a quick car. I can't remember what other good B-class cars I do have, though, but there we go. Right. I need to build some more. I did have a good... I need to rebuild my Integra, actually, because that was quite strong. Right. What do I want to run? Kind of curious to see how that does. This is actually not a bad shout overall, the Galant. Yeah, we'll give the Galant a try. He's on rally tyres, although that's not normally a bad way to go for racing. It gives me a little bit more power in this. Turnip Gaming, thank you very much for the donation and saying good evening, Alex. I hope you're doing well this evening. I am indeed. Did you see the surprise Beam video on their official YouTube channel? I mean, if that's the Beam coming to PlayStation, yes, I haven't seen anything else particularly. But that is very interesting. It's a very interesting development. We'll be curious to see how it compares to the to the PC experience and everything. But no, it's very cool to see. More people will get to enjoy the incredible the incredible things that Beam is able to do. So yeah, I will be very curious about how that turns out. Right, Galant. I think we're not quite going to be good enough handling here with this car. My hope is it will be fast enough, maybe, to make up for some of it. I don't know. We'll see. If in doubt, bring a Celica, but I'm not going to yet. What have we got in here? HSV, Camaro, Skyline, Typhoon. It's fun. Chevy Trail Boss. That's a choice. Could be good, I guess. Civic, Golf, Corrado. That thing. Right, the Corrado's won. I'm just going to tell you now, that Corrado has absolutely won. And that thing is, if it's the car that I think it is, I have seen the ghost of it, and it is savagely quick. So I'm not really expecting to do much. Corrados have always been good in Forza games, so yeah, not massively surprised, but I'm not expecting to even be able to compete with that car. Well, this track may not suit it as much as some. Depends on how much top speed it has. But yeah. Chris's wide body Skyline is somewhat slow in a straight line. There is a little gap there. It's a very big truck behind us. We have got more cornering grip than the HSV. Not a big surprise there. Oh, doesn't stop like the Wuling. Oh, 3 wide on the exit of this one. And the HSV will hold on. Yeah, okay, don't have A-class car level brakes, so there we go. We will try and chase down a HSV. A little bit... Oh, I thought a little bit earlier on the brakes than I needed to be, but no. We're actually going to get away, because what we'll be able to do, that kind of late apex-ish, not ideal, but we will get acceleration down towards this next corner. We know the Chevy is not as quick as the Galant or the HSV in a straight line. Hell, Danger Man, a lot of understeer mid-corner. That is going to be happy days for me. I will put the Galant past. A little rub on the wall, but it's fine. We are out the other side with the lead of the race. The HSV is likely to fight back. We know that one. I can't defend that at the moment. I thought Danger Man was going to slide across in front of us. Ended up not. And here comes the Corrado. I mean, I'll do what I can against it, but if it is as quick as I believe it will be, there isn't much that I actually can do. Yeah, we have sent that as much as I dare through there. Where are we going to be in trouble? Maybe... this is not really, say, a crazy big overtaking place. It is if you wander a bit too wide. The Corrado is going to have a look to the inside. Can't quite use the all-wheel drive acceleration. Because we're not going quick enough for all-wheel drive to really be needed. It can be helpful, but yeah, the Corrado is just too quick in a straight line for me, and too composed. Right, earlier on the brakes, still struggling to pull it up in time, which does surprise me. And I thought I was braking into fairly a reasonable spot there, but no, the Galant wanted none of it. We will get back past the skyline. We have got more straight line speed than that. It'll probably handle better than us, which it does, but if you want to go around the outside of the tunnel, you can try that. It has got the grip to do it. It's fine. I will endeavour to... Can I pass it on the run to turn 1? Will Gliska defend? They don't. That's fine. We will draw alongside through here. It is side by side through this one. The Galant with that little bit more top speed on a tight line through here. Gliska is brave and holds it. Good work to make that manoeuvre stick on the outside there. God, so close to the wall. That was literally millimetres away from ending up in that plastic barrier, whatever it's called. I forgot, is it Tech Pro barrier? Is that what they call it? I don't know what the Forza version is, but yeah. Right. I just don't have the brakes that I think I have on this. Again, I was thinking I was being early on the brakes. I just can't get this thing, the braking zone right with the Galant. I don't know if I didn't put race brakes in it or something. Honestly not sure. There will have been some compromises in this build somewhere. And it is pretty rapid through here. Right, this time we have actually got it stopped. Gliska got it a little crossed up in the braking zone there. Longbow's truck is doing pretty well. It's not really matching... It's not going to match Corrado, but no one's matching it. It's not quite matching me and Gliska. But it is better than you might expect a big truck to be doing here, really. Now, can I... I can't quite keep up with it. We're very close with the skyline. If I'm in front of it and don't make a mistake, I think Gliska has a real... For heaven's sake. I don't even think you could miss that one on the inside. That's why I was, just going to hug the wall. Apparently you can. New checkpoint found that you can miss. If I'm ahead of the skyline, it has a real tough time getting past me if I don't make any mistakes. But we don't quite have the grip in the Galant, which is a shame. Although, let's say maybe not crazy unexpected with that. We're not going to be able to catch Chris by the end of that. We are faster than the skyline, but we're not going to gain like 3 seconds in a couple of laps, or a couple of corners, sorry. Chris is on the cheesy line. I love how that's allowed, yet the checkpoint on the final corner, I don't know, you probably couldn't miss that one, is ridiculously strict. Yeah, it's a bit silly, but there you go. We will not be able to get close enough. Have got the Galant, a little slide through there. I've got the Galant stopped with a little bit of oversteer. Where did Danger Man ended up? I guess Danger Man may have also missed a checkpoint, because the HSV, I mean, it was struggling a little bit, but it wasn't struggling like 20 plus seconds back, sort of thing. So, yeah. We will. Something got very loud. Again, volume's being a bit weird. can't catch Chris before the end of the race. But there you go. I told you the Corrado was going to win, and I was very correct. It's very fast. Who would have guessed? Yeah, I mean, it's we were the Skyline was a little faster than us. We were there all day. We were probably the third fastest car. If I stay ahead of the Skyline and I don't crash, the Skyline has a horrible time passing me because I outrun it everywhere. But one error from me puts me into some trouble. But yeah, there you have it. Truck got on the podium. I don't actually know what truck that is. It's just a Silverado with a funny name. Could be. I don't know. I don't know my trucks. I know very little about them. So yeah. Right. That was the Horizon circuit. What cars are for sale down here? Anything fun? GR Yaris 911 Turbo S. Well, it seems to always be the Yaris for me there. It's just they like having the Yaris on sale. Where do we want to go next? Oh, that was quite a fun dirt circuit actually. We raced this one last week. I don't know what class I want to run around here, but yeah, we'll go A-class, simply because I'm hoping people might have A-class stuff built. I don't even know if I have A-class stuff built. I must have something built for A-class here. Actually, I don't think we ran this on a stream. I think this was run in the scavenger hunt race, if I remembered my tracks correctly. Let us investigate my garage of many things. What do I have on off-road tyres? I have a lot on snow tyres. That's on rallies, but I want off-road tyres. Do I mean, honestly, this might be my best shout currently. I don't think anything else I've got has the proper off-road race tyres that you would want, barring that. It's really that versus... It's that versus the Trail Cat, but I think I'd rather run the Trail Cat, to be honest with you. That's on off-road. That was the scavenger hunt car. I guess it's the question of, do I want to run that, or do I run... Ah, screw it. Let's send... I should probably build a proper A-class off-road rally car for these sort of events. Instead, what I'm going to use is a Trail Cat, which might not be as terrible as you think. Might be terrible. Normally, these are quite strong, though. I've had good luck with them because they're quite light, quite powerful, and big tyres, and that's normally a pretty good combination. It is possibly going to have handling concerns compared to the smaller stuff, but hopefully should have the power to beat them. Flossie the Sheep, by the way, thank you very much for the subscription. A road car salute to you from chat. Thank you. Thank you very much indeed. If we start on pole and make no silly mistakes, it'd be great. Not expecting to, but it would be great. Okay, it's a good spot on the grid. Ram TRX, Nomad, Trailcat, Brat, Toyota LC. There's a F450, Subarus, Audis. Okay, it's a right mixed bag of stuff going on in here. The Brat could be quite strong. It'll be light. Might struggle for tyre width compared to some of the other things. Like, I've got the good combination of massive tyres without the massive weight. It's still heavy, but it's not totally absurd here. Can we? Right, go Trailcat. Go. We're still in ghost mode, I think. Yeah, I need to go quicker through there. Is what we need to do. Nah, I'm not going to catch the Brat at that point. Ooh. We have absolutely launched it through that corner. Didn't need to tap on the brakes through there. I don't know the circuit well enough in this one to really know that's a slidey corner, and the Land Cruiser has had an accident. This section is where, I don't know, where we might hurt more, though I guess the Brat's tiny tyres might hurt it as well a little bit. I was hoping for some straight line speed in this. I mean, it's kind of there. The Subaru is probably a good car as well. The Subaru, the Impreza behind us. Come on, Trailcat. I need that power now. We need to use the 750 horsepower this thing has to offer, which is a good chunk of power. Mika's driven in way too hard through there, which is going to put me in a spot to, I need to get a little bit closer. Mika's sliding it through that one because the Brat doesn't have the grip, but it is, like, power to weight ratio of the Brat is pretty good, I would imagine. Now, can we? We'll take the small tap on the wall. It's fine. Brakes on the Trailcat are good. Definitely does get stopped when you need it to there. The Brat just runs away from us. The second it gets into a straight line, the Brat is very quick. I was a little too cautious through there because I know we've got understeer issues through here. Oh, I'm going to miss a checkpoint at some stage trying to catch tiny Subaru. Yeah, on the tarmac the Impreza is going to be a lot better than I am. That is going to, I think we're going to have to give up the chase for first, barring an accident, because I'm not sure we can keep that going. I mean, we're going to have... Ooh. Well, Gliska got to the inside but couldn't hold it well enough. We will keep our second place for the moment as we power our way up the hill. Gliska in the wall back there. Right, keep it. Right, it's actually quite an interesting battle. A collection of cars in the top four for this one. The Impreza's there, but I don't think the Impreza's going to be able to do much, especially not on... You're on a really tight line on a corner that's barely a break. Like, you're not going to ever be able to do much, I don't think, there. The Impreza's much better off probably finding a way past on the tarmac, although it's quite narrow. The Jeep's wide at the end of the day. Alright, little tap on the brakes through there, because it's going to slide. Oh! We got a bit pinched against the wall, although we were about to be in trouble, and we've managed to cut back through there and make the most of it. We're bringing Chris into the fight, which honestly could help us here. What we want that. Chris, join the battle. Slow down, distract Gliska. Get them fighting you rather than fighting me would be really helpful. Because the Subaru's got more grip. But the second we get out of the corner, I of course have 750 horsepower, which makes life very difficult for the Impreza trying to get past. I mean, it's one way to try it, but it's not quite going to work through there as we go to head up the hill once again. It's fine, we will just tap the wall with the rear wheel. We are playing it dangerous on the checkpoints, and I need absolutely everything I've got, I think, to fend off. Chris missed one. Danger Man has come to join the party up here. I don't know what car Danger Man's in, didn't see it in all of this. Oh, get that stopped if we can through here. It's there's a lot of Jeep to get changed direction through that corner. Danger Man had joined, but Danger Man's fallen back, which makes me think Danger Man may have missed a checkpoint too. Yep, Danger Man has also missed a checkpoint there. One more lap to go. I mean, the Brat's been kept pseudo-honest. We lost some time fighting with Gliska, but I don't think we ever really had an answer for the leader here. I think it is just too agile in comparison to the Trailcat. Its sort of power to weight ratio, its acceleration is too good for me to be able to really deal with. Amazingly, the rear wheel hasn't fallen off. We've tapped that, I think, almost every single lap going around that corner. is just you really don't want to brake any more than I have to on that part, but yeah, it does run the risk of, well, it doesn't run the risk, we do likely tap the wall again through their big slides from the Trail Cat. I don't know, Gliska's missed one. Gliska's also overdriven it, chasing me. See how easy it is to do. In the end, what would have been a big fight has ended up in, well, people pushing and people missing checkpoints. Dangerman ends up third with a Hurricane Storato, which was quicker than the Trail Cat, was up there with the Brat. I mean, that's probably about right. Chris got fast lap as well in the Toyota. The RS4 was up there. There's a lot of quite comparably quick cars through that one. I mean, we held up Gliska and everything. Yeah, I mean, the top 6 were all very, very close in that one, it has to be said. It was a good race. Enjoyed that one. A bit nerve-wracking at times. But yeah, the Trail Cat proved strong. It proved strong, to be fair. There's actually a very good showing between the Trail Cat and the Land Cruiser for very, I say, unsuitable vehicles. But for much bigger, heavier vehicles, that's good to see. Like we like to see that. We like to see that. Erraticus, thank you very much for the gifted subs that went to the community. A roadcar salute to you from chat. Caleb, thank you for the bits. I was saying, do you have any plans to do streams of Hunt the Survivors like on Horizon 4? I'd love to join, but I'd worry my lack of speed would just make me annoying to race. Hunt the Survivors is very possible, of course. Don't have any immediate plans, but it is quite possible we will see it at some point along the way. Ooh, let's do a wheel spin. Will we get anything fun? Here we go. Game. Oh, 300 SL. Now that would have been nice. 300 SL, 200,000, but no, we win 15,000. But yes, there is, quite a good chance that there will be some Hunt the Survivors and mini games and all of the like streams on this. It won't just be outright racing as the game progresses, if you will. Turnip Gaming, thank you very much for the donation. Hold on, let me just set this up while before I read things. We want 5-lap race. Sure. Just go with that. I don't actually know if I have any good C. I've just realised I'm doing a C-Class race. I'm actually sure I really built any good C-Class. Do I have any good C-Class cars built yet? No. I need to build some C-Class cars. I've just realised. Because that thing's no good. That thing's no good. Well, that thing's kind of fun, but it doesn't really work most of the time. Yeah, I really need to build some C-Class cars. What do I want to drive? No, let's go for the Mazda. We'll see if this can be of any use. I somehow doubt it. Anyway, sorry, yes. Turn it, thank you for the donations. They said it has to be heavily optimised for the console version to be, so it can run a decent frame rate. Yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised at all on that. It would have to be. The PC version will benefit from it as well, and will be an update 0.39 for PS5 and PC. Well, fair enough. Yeah, I mean, I'd imagine there'd have to be quite a lot of optimising to make it run at any sort of frame rate on a console. And I guess if that optimising can be carried over to PC as well, then great. Better optimised game is good. Better, more frame rate is more good. We often have frame rate issues, some of the crazy stuff we do. So, yeah, if anything can help improve the frame rate, then that's fantastic news. I'll be interested to see what happens with it. And it's cool that it will be coming on console as well for people without monstrous PCs to be able to enjoy it. I'm sure on a high-end PC will still be better, but yeah, it is cool news. I'm not expecting this to go very well for me, funnily enough. I'm not really sure how to build C-Class cars in this game. I've not really figured it out yet. None of them seem to be particularly good. Because I don't quite know what way to go with certain bits and pieces on them. Tyre choices is quite a curious one when you start dealing with C-Class. And this thing here is on street tires, I think, quite big, so as big as street tires as I can get, but yeah, it doesn't really seem to have the power to go with the fact that it's not on, like, not on particularly great tyres, but we will see. Now, the Lightning is, oh, the big truck. Yeah, I'm alongside, my friends. Danger Man's in a 300ZX. I mean, I appreciate the bravery. I love a 300ZX. They've traditionally not been very good in Forza games. Danger Man is having adventures currently. Now, I'm using my RX-7 because I don't think my Vivio is going to be any good top-end-wise. Gliska missed a checkpoint with the B. That was the B, or the Peo, or whichever one it was. Is it Longbow's in the Civic, I think. No, Longbow's in the Fiat. I know the Civic. Longbow has a Civic. It's quite fast. Oh, Danger Man is... I mean, well, it's not quite as big a car on the outside there. Because there wasn't... I haven't really said there was a car's width at any point on the outside there. I was just kind of slowly going over to the normal racing line for turn 1, and Danger Man had a run. But yeah, I wasn't expecting there to be a car on there. We are trying to chase down a camper van here as we head around the hairpin. Rex is in a Vivio that is... It's going to have really good initial acceleration. I think it just runs out of power. That's what happens with my one anyway. Right, I am going to try and not worry about the 300ZX, focus on trying to chase down the camper van. I'm not sure we're catching the top 3. I don't think my car's good enough for the top 3 anyway, but we have been stuck in these battles too much early on, regardless. Oh, come on, RX-8. It's a really gutless RX-7, is what I'm finding with this one. Okay, well there goes the Subaru again. That thing's a lot faster than my one, but it has an absolutely zero grip. Okay, that's fine. We will repass it. Oh, third gear. Come on, Mazda. Go, please go. Chris is getting caught. Sorry, Longbow is getting caught by Chris's Civic. Mika in the Mark II Golf is going off after them. I don't actually think I can catch Shadows. I don't think I've really got much of an answer for the camper van. It is surprisingly good. Rhett's going to be annoying, aren't he? Rhett's very annoying because I can't take any speed into that sequence of corners because that's got so little grip but has got so much straight line speed. We will, I guess, pseudo-defend into the final corner, not make it easy for the Subaru there that is going to come flying back. But I fear this is going to become my race now, and any chance of catching the camper has long vanished because I'm going to be fighting that and getting slowed down by that plenty. Right, so we know it's going to suck through here. We will, once again, retake the position and try and climb our way through here. Honestly, I mean, the way to build the C-Class car is use the smallest and lightest thing you can find is probably one of the ways to go. The RX-7's not crazy heavy, but probably heavier than a lot of the cars further up. Oh, it's going to be an annoying race. It's going to be a very annoying race. Can I... No. Can't send it around there. We will send it to the inside once again through there. This is just allowing Danger Man to catch up, and I can't actually get across. Okay, never mind. Rhett can't take that line and get away with it, or can't take any speed on that line with Subaru. I mean, it was... Yeah, we were losing... Oh, again, cars are going... Like, I'm moving across to that outside line, which is the normal racing line, and cars are just trying to go in a gap that doesn't really exist. Like... Yeah, I was kind of expecting it to go to the inside. I guess it's looking for a racing line, but like I'm always heading in that direction. Too early on the brakes. Down there. Oh, come on, Mazda. Go. Maybe. Just so sluggish for a car. Very sluggish car, this one. Oh, it's that one. I need to carry as much momentum as I can because I don't want to get, the first time for a while, we've been able to go through there unimpeded by slow things. But yeah, I think the Mazda just doesn't have the grip to be a go-kart and then just doesn't have the power to actually go anywhere. Yeah, that's a bit of a disappointing car. It could, I don't know if the RX-7 in general is bad or if I've just built a bad one. Yeah, I mean, we're 3 seconds off the pace quite easily in this one, which is a slightly frustrating thing. I guess none of those... the 131, I don't know. I've never avoided the 131. Not surprised by the Civic and the Golf being ridiculously quick, because of course they're going to be. They are always good. But there you go. Steve, thank you very much for the super chat. Saying King Steve of Ireland requests, could you race the Hakone Namagari track? I don't know what track it is. I can have a look. I can try and find it. I don't know what that circuit is, but I will have a look for it. What sort of race is it? Because yeah, I don't recognise the name, but nope. I've got no idea what track that is. So Man Pass doesn't really help me very much. Oh, it's a Toge with all the hairpins. Okay, sure, why not? We'll give it a go. Don't know what the multiplayer one or this will be like, but it's not that one. Won't be that one. Yeah, it must be down the bottom then. That one. Okay, this one. Right. What on earth do we want to run here? Very good. Oh. Well, no, is the answer. Sorry, can't do it. You can't actually do a Tokay race with a full lobby. Sucks, but that be the way it works. Kind of a shame you can't. The Tokay events are such a massive disappointment because they are basically a point-to-point race in which you can only do as a 1v1. And there is absolutely zero difference between that and a normal point-to-point race. It's rubbish. They are fun. They are fun roads, but why couldn't they have actually made it an interesting event? You know, it is what it is. Right. Anything goes. Let's go to A-class. Sure. This track, you're going to want some grip. I mean, I could be cheesy. Stuff it. It's cheesy time. I'm going to bring my cup car. Oh, just smacked my drink can into the microphone. That was not ideal, but never mind. Now, the Cup car, we've ran this once before. Well, I think I ran it in one race before. I had a very good race. It was very, very fast. In theory, I don't expect it to be strong here. I think it's on semi-slicks. It's got a surprising go about it for what is essentially a handling car. When you start getting to A-class, you start getting some either very fast or very grippy cars. Some can combine both of them. Around this track, I think the Cup car will work. I don't think we're going to run out of acceleration. I don't think we'll have too much problems. too many problems with this. There may well still be faster cars, of course. Oh dear, that's not great. Well, we're gonna have a lot of work to do here. That's for sure. God, we're going to start on a hill. Game. The 695, I would expect to be pretty good. They're normally quite strong. The i8, I seem to remember the i8 was very fast in previous Forza game, but could be wrong on that one. I have a Julia myself that I quite like as an A-class car. But, yeah, not going to be as composed as the little cup car that is pretty much flat out through here. Or ghosting and not ghosting is a dangerous combination. I hate how long the cars are going because I'm kind of committing to it on the basis that we are maybe in ghost mode, maybe not. You've got to make a choice, and I believed that we were going to be in ghost mode. If I wasn't in ghost mode on other people's screens and I punted some cars, I do apologise because that was not the intention. Gliska is trying to make a... Oh no, sorry. Who's trying to make the buggy work? Is that Longbow, maybe? I think it is. I think we can compete with the i8. Oh, yeah, we've got a lot of grip to get round outside. I think we scared the crap out of Chris, because I don't think they were expecting an MX-5 to suddenly appear on their outside through that one. That was not on the list of expected appearances. Coronet, hello. You'll be fast in a straight line, much faster than me, but I can outturn you. There is a little gap on the inside, but I have to lift to try and get to it. From so far back on the grid, this is always going to be really tough. And I can just be flat through here that some of these other cars cannot. There's a lovely gap left there as the Coronet was struggling. The Bronco is on slicks, which will make it grippy as anything. Longbow wants to defend down here. Not a bad idea, really. Oh, we're going to go 3 wide through here. Where do you want me to go? It's like I can't... Longbow wants to turn in and Mika can't turn in. I've got nowhere else to go. In the middle of that one. Right, we will fire the Cup car into second. I just don't... We're not going to have the laps to chase down Gliska. Mika's got the acceleration on us here. Oh, and they've got a BMW sat in my way through here. Yeah, our lap time is great, but to do it, we really need to not have cars in the, like, let's say, the most critical spots for me, like there. Just, yeah, can't make my lap time with a car directly in front of me, and the BMW is quicker accelerating. But, yeah, we will see what we can do. I reckon we can get the i8. Whether I can stay in front of it is another question. I don't know what Wes was actually driving, but whatever it is not slow. Got a little understeer. Oh, through there. This bloody traffic. Not going to be close enough, I don't think, to have a serious look into the hairpin. We've got crazy grip through there. And the back end wanted to step out. I haven't got, you'll notice, not got aero on this car. It's so grippy, I wanted to try and keep some sort of top speed going, so no aero for the Cup car. It doesn't really need it though. Don't really like that curb, never trust it. It could always ruin your day, that curb. Mika quicker through here this time around. I'm closed in, but I'm not close enough. Unless the BMW has a big moment, we aren't going to be close enough to have a dive. Mika felt the need to cover just about. We weren't really going to be close enough to do anything. I think we had a slightly faster car, but it's difficult to use it in traffic. Yeah, it is the Skyline. I mean, incredibly close between the top three. 41-4, 41-4, 41-3. It's remarkably close. between them lot, although maybe not a crazy big surprise. The 42.0 from the Super, actually not bad from the big Dodge, considering the track we're on. The Bronco was relatively competitive, as was the BMW. The Abarth wasn't bad. Dangerman may have missed a checkpoint, as that was a decent enough lap time from the Giulia. But yeah, against a lot of the small super light cars, that one is always going to be it's going to be a bit difficult for the bigger vehicles there. By the looks of it, I would say 2 semi-slick cars and a rally-tired car. I think the BMW's on the rally tyres. From the very quick glance at the podium, which is not, perfect calculations, if you will. Another level up. Woohoo! Did I get a wheel spin? No, I don't know what level. I've not been tracking it. Maybe we will get another wheel spin today. We will see. There's a Gamera having a crash. Right. Ooh, shall we go over here? This is a fun track. I'm trying to think what class I have off-road race-tired vehicles in. Because you are going to absolutely be needing that for this one. I can hear the cat running around upstairs that has set Apollo off again. They have the zoomies. Yes, Apollo, I am very well aware. You do not need to inform me. I heard them jumping about. Yeah, because my office is on the 2nd floor, bedroom's upstairs, the cats are running about and jumping about up there. You can hear. This house is quite bad, if you like, for like the sound travels between the levels very, very easily. So yeah, any jumping around upstairs, especially if it's Eve, you will hear. It's not ideal. Not ideal. What class do we want to go for? B class, maybe? A class tends to get quite... you get a lot of power going on in A class. What do I want to run? I mean, okay, the Evo 6 is the very easy option to go for. The Celica, I ran the Celica before and it's not bad. The Evo 6 is just better. That is rear-wheel drive. That will not quite work. Let's be boring. Let's be boring, and let's get an Evo 6. I mean, I do like Evo 6. You can never really go wrong with this car. It's always going to be a good shout. So yeah, just you know you're going to be in for a relatively competitive time. Whether it's going to be the fastest here or not, I'm sure there are better options. But yeah, got to make sure that we get all the checkpoints. That is a good way to go. It's too easy to be missing checkpoints along the way here. Yes, hello dog. You want attention? Well, you've been a pain today. You be a pain, you don't get attention. Those are the rules. I'm sorry, but that is just how it works. Because then you can learn to not be a pain. Are you going to go? I was expecting there to be a smattering. This is one of the starting cars? One of the cars you get very early on. Just about everybody has the Evo 6. So I expect quite a few will be turning up here. I see one of the Raptors. Okay, Tacoma, Evo, GTA, Raptor, Evo, Taxi! Another Alpha GTA. There's a Myers Manx back there as well. The GTAs will probably be quite good. The trucks, this circuit may be too twisty for the trucks, or it might not be. Depends. We'll have to see. Trucks are very powerful and very fast in a straight line, but this is a twisty circuit, so they may not quite be able to work. Well, who would have thought? Tiny, lightweight, all-wheel drive car is going to be very quick. Got that corner wrong. Yeah, I don't think anyone's going to have an answer for the GTAs. Honestly, at this point, I'm just going to say their race doesn't matter to me. My race is much more with Longbow, and probably for third place on the podium. Maybe Danger Man's GTA isn't quite as sorted. But yeah, I can still... Apollo, I am incredibly aware. You hear them every day. There's the pitter-patter of an Eve running about upstairs. We're alongside Longbow, but I can't do it. We've got an Evo... What Danger Man was in the GTA? Something else in the GTA. Maybe I mistook it. But yeah. We are... There are places where we're held up by Longbow, and then there are places where we are, well, dive bombed by Danger Man. Cool, that was a great pass. Oh, it's Glisker in the GTA. Yeah, that was a real 10 out of 10 pass from you there. I'm not particularly happy about that one, if I'm being honest with you, because you were busy battling away with Longbow and just get completely nerfed out of the way. I swear to God, if I get nerfed out of the way by another car, I'm going to put you out of a checkpoint at the moment. So it's one of those races currently. You can shoot through there. I'm going to cut back on a bit of a funky look. Not quite. I mean, I did what I intended to do, but I didn't quite. I used the track in a way I wasn't quite intending to, but it did get what I wanted to get going on. Let's get to the inside, hoping we can carry some momentum on the outside of this one, which we do. We will head into the next corner. I just can't. not quite going to match that. Sadly, through there. Now, hopefully. Oh, that's exactly the same massive understeer. See, this is a cool track. I've just not spent enough time. Not spent enough time learning it. A couple of places have made some silly errors on this. But yeah, just drop back. I mean, is there any point racing when Mika seems to have built some incredibly stupidly quick cars? Like, we're having a really good battle back here over second place. Obviously, I'm not in it. Apollo, I know the cats are upstairs. I swear to God, you're being really annoying tonight. I would like to just be able to race currently. Yeah, I just can't. I think this is one of these races. I just lost a bit too much time and it's not driven very well. Well, that's 2 for 2 for Danger Man on passes into that corner of annihilating someone. I mean, Longbow's going to have the straight line speed to return the favour on that. Danger Man actually waited that time around. But yeah, I'm not taking that. I keep thinking that corner's a different turn, and I keep turning in completely the wrong place on that one, which is not helping. Maybe I should take my Sleek. I think the Sleeker is a slightly worse version of the Evo 6. But yeah, we're going to fend off. Taxi's not too shabby, really. We're all setting remarkably similar lap times in this race. No, I'm not really going quite fast enough to catch up to the cars ahead. Like, it's close. I'm just not quite going quick enough to really do very much. We had a good run through the first corner in this one. We will think about going to the inside down here. I'm going to, I'm not going to give you any space through there. I'm not particularly pleased from the earlier pass, so we will return the favour from that one. But yeah, they've got away. We've been too busy fighting each other here. The taxi has come to get involved now in this little fight. And the taxi actually not too shabby. It's really in this fight quite well. However, yeah, it's not quite. Funnily enough, it's not quite as fast as Evo 6s that are normally, yeah, pretty good. But yeah, Mika's just got incredibly good cars. Again, it's an Alpha GTA. I'm not really surprised by that. Yeah, I mean, it's a second quicker than the rest of us. I could have driven better. I just don't know that circuit very well, which is yeah, not ideal. But the Crown Taxi I'm impressed with, actually. That was a lot better than I was expecting it to be. Because that was, yeah, very much in the fight in that one. So, yeah. There we go. That was that. I definitely need to build some more crazy OP cars, it would seem. I'm going to turn the lights on in here so I can see what I'm doing. Right. Let's go. I don't really have any cross-country cars, unfortunately. I was going to say, let's do the city. That is such a curious circuit, the city cross-country track. I don't really know what you want for that one. Yeah, I'm really unsure what you want for that. I think, I guess it depends on what class you want to go and what class you want to run in. You sort of want a lot of power, but there is only you do need some grip for the tarmac bits. So like this, there are two. Apollo, I swear to God, do you want to go downstairs? Stop it. I don't even know what he's hearing now. I can't hear anything. So, yeah. Let's go B class on this one. And let's go... Sure, we'll go 4 laps on this one. And then we will... I don't know what I want to drive. Maybe I'll drive my silly Pajero. I don't know whether that could work here. I mean, the Raptor... Okay, the Raptor's a sensible choice. That could work. I'd also have a B-Class Crown Taxi, and that's semi-slick. Very different to the one Chris had. I'm going to try this. I don't think it's going to work. But I'm going to try it for fun. This thing is an absolute monster of a Pajero. I tried it for a couple of things. It's on its standard tyres, which are some sort of off-road tyre, but yeah, we will see what it can do. It looks like kind of like rally tyres. This is on its stock tyres, I think, but they're big stock tyres. It's very good. I don't expect it to be particularly good here. If I can somehow get it to the front, that would be great. Because that could be a nightmare to overtake. Although I think we'll just slide around a bit too much through any tight. Well, at the grass turn I'll slide. The technical stuff, it'll be terrible. And yeah, we will see. We will see on this one. I did not mean to have it at night. That can only go well. Yeah, I mean, the 4Runner is sensible. I imagine the F-150 will be stupendously good. If I can get in front of stuff and be annoying, that might help us. We will have more power than anything else here, but I just won't be able to use it a lot of the time. We shall see. This slope locked it up a little bit. Going into there. I don't know what happened to... Oh, there you see my my lack of grip. It is quite a lot lack of grip. Come on, Pajero, and then we run away. It's so quick in a straight line, but of course the compromise for that is it just doesn't. So you've got to be really slow into the corners because it isn't going to turn. Now we will cross back underneath here. It'll slide a little bit. Now the Mini will have the grip. I will just put down the power and we will vanish away. Oh, that's not a barrier you can drive through. No turning. It's fine. I'll just bounce off the wall. All is okay. It was never going to make that corner when I was already committed, so... right, slow it down. Through there, that's fine. Right. Never going to be great at the hairpins. Hopefully it'll be good at the acceleration portion. Chris is behind us in 4th. I reckon this route here is quicker, although I'm not actually sure. Probably depending on what your car can and can't do. My car can't really do any of these, but that's fine. Let's go. Use this power. Now, we are going to probably have to hit the brakes about the moment we land the jump, because I've got to try and get it stopped for a really tight hairpin. Okay, I mean, not a terrible first lap. Almost first lap, actually. Let's not get carried away, because we have still got to get through here. But it won't like much. Neither did Shadows' vehicle. Shadows' vehicle got stuck on a sticky tyre bundle. And that's not ideal. Right. We will bounce through there. So it is Chris behind us in something. I'm not actually sure what that is. Yeah, we will. This is where it really hurts with the Pajero. It's terrible through there, which is fine. Like, it's going to be somewhere where it sucks. With this setup we've got on it, there's a Bel Air behind us, which we can just run away from. I'm going to have to brake so early for these corners if I'm going to get this right. This is one of these cars where I just cannot afford to make any mistakes whatsoever with it, because any mistake's going to cost me so much time and so many cars are going to come past, because I'm entirely relying on my straight line speed to get myself out of trouble. And the Bel Air is actually pretty good back there. That's holding on quite well. Nope, that is actually a corner in this car. Unlike most of the cars that you drive around this circuit, it's actually now a significant corner for the Pajero. We will dive through there. Oh. There we go. We will keep the Bel Air behind. I don't know what Mika's driving. I think it's in a Bath 695. Now, we know it's going to struggle. Can't do much about that through there. I'm guessing Chris has gone the other way. Now, that's not a terrible idea. So what Chris has gone for, possibly, is to try to come out ahead of me and not get stuck fighting the Pajero. Oh. We should outrun the Biposto, which we do. We locked the brakes a little bit and just slid wide. However, it wasn't so wide as to cause a massive problem for me. Because we can just get away once again. Brutal acceleration does the job. This is the section that this is the section that's going to really hurt me. We're going to have to. Oh, the street furniture got in the way a little bit, but it's fine. We're going to have to be very, very annoying through here, I think, because they're going to be looking to the inside on this corner. They can get to the inside there. Could be a right nuisance. However, yeah. The Posto will get past us on the outside. Doesn't really bother me, because we're just going to do that. Chris is going to. Chris is also going to. He's not got the best handling car by the looks of it in that Bel Air. Sadly, I think we might lose out to the Bel Air here. Longbow has arrived with a truck. I mean, so Longbow and Glisker have actually got the sensible vehicles for this event. I have something truly ridiculous. Chris's Bel Air is actually a lot more in the vein of the Pajero than anything else here. Oh, well, I was trying to not hit the wall this time. Got some assistance. I've got a very annoying car here. I am enjoying my Pajero Evo, even if nobody else is going to be. Yeah, I'm enjoying my car, but it'll be annoying the entire pack, because it's so quick accelerating that it's very difficult to deal with. Because even if you get past it, the second it gets to a big acceleration zone, suddenly it's gone again. Are they taking the other route? No, they're not. Longbow is going to try and draw alongside through here. Obviously, Longbow's truck, I'm not expecting to hold that. That almost matches me for straight line speed. It is just on significantly better tyres. So I'm not expecting to hold off against that truck particularly. I couldn't get the power down on the exit of the hairpin. this time around. Mika is there. Longbow has to clear out the debris for us. Oh, Mika got a little bit stuck fighting the truck. We're going to lean on the Biposto slightly. Can we? Oh, no, it's going to be the wall. A little too brave through that one. Little too brave. It was kind of one of those, like, maybe you can hold it, but not quite moments. If we could have got away with it, would have been cool, but yeah, not quite enough. We've got Shallows behind us. Mika's got up into second. Will almost immediately lose that second, I suspect, to the Ford. We will come barrelling along to join in the battle. Up ahead, not too worried about street furniture and debris and all of that fun stuff, because we've got a lot of power and a relative amount of weight in the Pajero. Oh, well, I mean, actually, no, that helped, kind of. We needed the assistance. Oh, Mika's done all that work to try and get second, and now we're on a straight again, which is, you know, the good bit for the Pajero. Can't hold this momentum through there, unfortunately. What that was is jumping in behind us there. Something was. Oh, okay, can't go through those railings. Those railings are mean. Did not realise they were going to slow us down quite so much. I'm going to hit that concrete on the inside if I'm not careful. Danger Man, is that Danger Man behind us? Yeah, Danger Man with a big Land Rover. No, we're not going to be able to get Mika, I don't think, now. We had our chance, but I just couldn't keep it ahead going towards that jump. The jump was just, you just do not have any grip in this whatsoever. I mean, it's a fun, very annoying car to run here. Ultimately, yeah, it's not actually very good. Gliska will take victory here from Longbow with the Ford. We will power our way out of the hairpin for the final time. Be a little careful through the chicane because I don't want to actually get my vehicle stuck somewhere. And there we go, round the final corner. We were a nuisance, is pretty much what we were that entire race. The acceleration of the Pajero is very fun, but it's not a very nice vehicle to drive, is pretty much what I have learnt. Chris got stuck fighting us with a very fast car. That Bel Air is rapid, actually. But, yeah, it got stuck fighting the most annoying vehicle in the game. I do like that. I don't know where I can use it. If it's not good here, I don't know where it can actually be effective, but it's fun nevertheless. But yeah. Not quite a podium, sadly. Interestingly, it was off-road, 2 off-road race tyres and a rally tyre Biposto. I guess it makes sense that rally tyres would work there, though, because it's not really... you've not only got one dirt corner, the rest of it is just a tarmac race. So, yeah, it does kind of make sense that you know, the rally tyres aren't too bad. Right, where have we not gone for a race yet? I'm trying to remember all the bloody circuits in the game. I don't think we've gone up here yet, have we? No, I don't think we have. Let's go visit this one. Yeah, interesting. It would make it's a good like a B-class Trailblazer car because you just point it at wherever you want to go, and it has the power to mostly. I did do like the festival playlist event for this week. It was like B-class Japanese cars for a Trailblazer event. Turns out, yeah, that was a good shout. The Pajero worked very well. Right, let us go. A-class. Anything goes. We will go for a 6-lap race. Sure, let's make it fun. Right. That seems reasonable. Right, I'm going to grab... I'm kind of curious. I built this for a video that will be coming out next week. No idea. S2000s are normally a pretty strong shout. Oh, are you still the right configuration of S2000? I hope so. I built a multitude of S2000s. I'm hoping this is the right configuration that I left it in. We will see. Yeah, I don't really know. S2000 is normally a strong car, so I feel like it's a good shout for A-Class. have not actually, tested it against much of anything. So it may be terrible, it may be very, very good. I don't know. Could go either way. We will see. But yeah, got rally tyres, big rally tyres on it with the wide body kit. The rally tyres are a good compromise between power and grip. It just seemed to work on the most part. Well, it's a good way to get an overall machine if you're not sure what it's going to be used for. Kevin is a name. Thank you very much for the resubscription, by the way, for the 23rd month. A rollcast salute to you from chat. Thank you very much for the continued support. We have got Evo 8C Supra. The Abarth is there to represent the Abarth, of course. Now, all-wheel drive cars, of course, are going to be a bit happier with the launch and in the terrible conditions. How much speed? Okay, good levels of grip through there. That is a massive wing on the back of your Supra. Or Honda. Try and get some temperature into those tyres, please. I don't actually know what difference it makes, but after the first couple of laps, your car does definitely feel like, oh, well, that's a flat-out corner for me, not for the cars ahead of me. I think Longbow may have got this one in the bag just by virtue of managing to escape at the front. Okay, well, the Porsche's not going to make that call. Well, it has made it. It has made it. Wasn't expecting S2000 to suddenly appear there. Right. There we go. Through that section. Maybe don't touch the curb, I think is what we've learned. S2000's scary on the curves there. What are we changing? What was Longbow was driving something a bit... Well, it was the 8C, wasn't it? Which is a lovely choice of car. Not my normal go-to A-class vehicle, but it might be able to work here. We are running away from the rest of the pack here. I think we have caught Longbow a little bit. What are we like over the bumps and kind of jumps there? Not too bad from the Honda. Gliska has missed a checkpoint. Come on, S2000. Let's go. We are gaining a little bit on Longbow. I'd say we're maybe a little better through the final corner in that. Not much though, it's very close. Very close between these two. We are much better through here. Big time gain. Longbow got that all crossed up and we have carried a lot of speed through that section. Now my car wants to slide about in these slippery conditions. Chris is up to third behind us. Can we... He's got good speed down that hill. It then pulls away again all through this section. Oh, that was a little too close to the wall. Yeah, where I'm going to pass that 8C is going to be a difficult one. Because we will close in on it through some of the twisty bits that it pulls away. Longbow done a better job out of the final chicane than me. Right, turn one. A little confidence tap on the brake, really. And this time around, though, sliding from the Alfa Romeo. We will try and chase it up the hill. See, we carry a load of speed on the way into that corner, although Longbow's got a lot of speed on the exit. So yeah, I've got the confidence to chuck it into that turn, but I don't have the speed to quite... Oh, we were a little out of shape down there, just sort of slid slightly wide. Longbow over the curbing on that one. We will run into the final corner. The S2000 is definitely a lot neater than the Alfa Romeo, but the Alfa Romeo has just got that power. So whether Longbow will make any mistakes with that car in the closing stages of the race here, it really ebbing and flowing, this gap. But it's only by a few tenths. Longbow is keeping the gap just enough for now. We're closer than we've ever been through here. Can we put the 8C under pressure? We chuck it in with a lot of speed. And then just as we get out of there, the Alfa opens the gap up. God, I tell you, if you don't get the turning point right perfectly there, you wash out wide. something horrible. And again, we have just dropped back from the 8C. Chase that Alfa Romeo into the braking zone. Can we force Longbow into a mistake? Not yet. I think I made a little mistake on my way into that corner. Yeah, we just slid it on the way into the final chicane, pushing hard. I was a little too late on the brakes. Again, confidence tap on the brakes. Oh, Longbow will be grateful that I made an error on the way into the chicane, because Longbow made a mistake through that corner. We launch it once more up at the top of the hill. We get as close as we have done, really. It's like within half a second of the 8C we can get to. But then we get to this straight, and the 8C will just run away from us. I mean, we are closer than we have been. But it's not going to be. Oh, Longbow with a big slide. I'm sliding as well in this. I mean, we're miles clear of the rest of the field in this particular battle. It might be because we were on rally tyres and the other cars are on semi-slicks and not enjoying the rain or something like that. Either way, great race. Great race. That was a fantastic battle with Longbow. Jesus Christ, our cars were ridiculously fast. The 8C I think was quicker on a lap. The S2000 was just nicer to drive. The S2000 was a lot easier to get to. To get to a 50.7 was just nicer in the S2000 than the 8C by the looks of it, from where it was. But yeah, could never quite get there. Chris gets third with the M2. The Cayenne would end up in fourth ahead of the DBX. Danger Man sixth with Sylvia, ahead of Gliska. I think we saw Gliska as a checkpoint, I think, early on. But yeah, it does look like rally tyres, and maybe rally tyres on the top car. I couldn't quite see the BMW to be sure on that. But there we go. I do like that track. The S2000 turns out, funnily enough, who would have thought S2000 is very, very strong. The 8C, though, 8C is quite good in this game. We saw in the Lucky Dip someone drew it, and it was not too bad at all. So, yeah, I think that 8C is quite good in Horizon, which I am glad to see. I'm glad to see that. I always love that car. So, yeah. Chicken Man, thank you very much for the super chat. Saying I like the courses felt familiar to all the great tracks that Horizon 4 had. It was almost an instant time in the game. Feels like they took all the good stuff from 4 and fixed most of the bad. I have to say, yeah, the tracks are pretty good. I would like a few more. I know we can make more, and we inevitably will, thanks to the like course editor and all that. But yeah, it's the circuits that are here are all pretty good. Maybe not quite enough of them, but I've enjoyed racing all of them. There's a good, good selection of tarmac circuits, a good selection of dirt circuits to go racing around. This track's great as well, actually. I don't think we've been here today yet. Do I have? Just wondering whether we can do an interesting one-make race with something. I don't know if I have anything interesting to run. I don't know what I'd want there. In fact, I've got to try and remember what the bloody hell vehicles. I don't think I have any buggies. I mean, I could go buy one, but I'm not that fast. The buggy I have is a modified monster for tarmac, which is very silly. I'm just looking for any car that might possibly grab my attention for something. Nah, not really. That's fine. We will. We can go. I'd be tempted. I'd be tempted to do A class, and I'm really tempted to see how my what's it called would fare the trail cat. I think it's going to still slightly lose out to the handling things, but we know it's still pretty solid. A solid race vehicle, so yeah, let's go for it. Don't think I have anything better. I know there's a bunch of cars on rally tyres, but that's not going to work on this surface. I mean, I do have a Land Cruiser, but I don't think my Land Cruiser is very good. I don't think it's as good as Chris's from the previous race. You're on sport tyres. It's such a mix of random crap. That thing there is interesting, but it's very heavy. I mean, the Trailcat's heavy, but not as heavy as the... Not as heavy as the buggy. I mean, the buggy's got a lot of power, but I like the way the Trailcat drives. Don't like the way that buggy drives. Found the indestructible trees and jump. Right, we're going to be against probably a sensible rally cars. And then there'll be move the truck. There may be. Chris might go for that Land Cruiser again. I don't know. Might be. I would say this track is maybe easier? Maybe easier than the previous Dirt 1 in some regards. It's probably a bit more technical, so it depends on the handling of the whether Chris wants to fight that Land Cruiser. Will I be the only big SUV thing? Probably not. Someone else might try something. I really should get the 959 Rally Raid again. Well, that's probably a bit higher PI. That's always a fun vehicle. I haven't picked one up yet. I was hoping I'd get one from a wheel spin. I was hoping I'd get a lot of expensive cars from a wheel spin because, well, they're very expensive. Okay, RS4. If that gets a good start, I might struggle to keep up with that. We saw the RS4 was quick. Previous race, off-road race we did, it just was buried in the pack. So, yeah, I think we're going to struggle to keep up with that, but you never know. You never know what might happen. Maybe this track will magically really suit the Trailcat. Now that Supra, I think, may well be on like rally tyres, or I don't think it's going to be as suited to the off-road as some of the other vehicles in this one. I had taken this very carefully instead. Oh, sorry, I thought we were still in ghost mode. Just suddenly popped out of ghost mode. It's the inopportune moment. It's also quite funny seeing a touring car leading a field of two trucks. I don't know what's behind me, Danger Man, but I didn't see what they were. Oh, the Rams hit a wall. I had to kind of bail going around the outside of that. Chris with the X-Class is here as well. Oh. It's fine, we survived. Danger Man's got the 911 Rally thing, which is cool. I think Longbow's just got grip that I don't have. I have power, but like here, for example, that's where we wander a bit wide. I think this is going to be more of a looking over our shoulder race than catching an RS4, although Longbow has gone wide through there. And it's the second race where we're trying to chase down a Longbow. I do love this track. This is my favourite. My favourite of the dirt tracks or the rally circuits. I guess it's not all dirt, of course, but it's enough dirt that you are 100% going to want off-road race tyres for it. Because yes, the tarmac section is challenging, the tarmac section is quick, but yeah, you're not going to want off-road race tyres for this one. Make a little ground, maybe. Could do through there if it would turn. I think this still got the X-Class. I can't really look at the leaderboard because this is a busy circuit. You're constantly doing something around here. It's just sort of a concertina effect. Makes me feel like we're getting a little closer to Longbow in places. Not always. Certainly once we get on the tarmac, Longbow's car goes a little bit. Danger Man's dropped back. Chris is kind of keeping us honest. Up at the front. Oh, Longbow gone very wide through turn one. Longbow pushing the RS4 here. Has lost a heap of time. Could we be in a place to profit if Longbow makes any more mistakes? So we're not quite there to fully... It's very reminiscent of the previous race. We've just made a carbon copy with completely different circuit, completely different cars, but very similar sort of format. We are chasing Longbow and trying to pressure Longbow into a mistake somewhere. Yeah, through the actual dirt bit, my car is very strong. And the RS4 is also very strong. Let's not deny that. We are right on the tail of the Audi. Chris is right on the tail of us through here. We got a little bit clonked through there. Chris has got the acceleration this time around. We got a little held up behind the Audi, and Chris has made the most of it in the X-Class. It's become a 3-car battle. God, that X-Class is absolutely rapid in a straight line. Longbow a lot more careful through turn 1 than last lap around. So Chris's vehicle's monstrously fast in a straight line. Mine handles better than both the cars ahead of me. It's a really interesting group of vehicles we have going on here. Me trying to make up time has got a little bit too brave there, I think. Let's not do that one again. We're going to get to the inside slightly, although it's the outside through here. I don't think Chris's car's going to have the grip, but I think we're just going to get outran to down the next straight. The problem I've got here, we are absolutely going to get held up fighting Chris, and that is going to help Longbow escape away at the front of this one. Because Chris will get to the inside of us and outrun us here. Although we might be able to duck underneath. We do! Cross over the X-Class out of the final corner. Longbow is breathing an absolutely massive sigh of relief up at the front there, watching the two off-road trucks beat the crap out of each other pretty much. We are to second place again. Get it stopped for the hairpin. The X-Class I can see on the radar. God, this Trailcat is good. It's such a good truck. Such a good vehicle in general for this sort of thing. I love it. Can we do anything about the RS4 before the end of the road? We are better on the dirt than the Audi. Longbow pulls away in the tarmac section. Or nearly ended up at the back of it through there. Where is Chris? Chris has dropped a little bit further back. I wanted to try to go around the outside of Longbow, but Longbow didn't have the grip. So Longbow was just drifting wide on that corner anyway. I think it was about the only chance I had to get past Longbow in this one. And we could not quite do it. We put up a hell of a fight, as did Longbow, as did Chris. Great race. Fantastic race, that one. God, all three of our vehicles have been... Yeah. All three of our vehicles there were fast in different places. The X-Class was great in a straight line, but we could outturn it. The RS4 was very quick on the tarmac. Danger Man had a quick lap, just dropped back a little bit from the battle. But yeah, Chris with the fastest lap, the X-Class. Probably the lap that caught and passed me and then got stuck into the battle. The second you get stuck in that battle, yeah, you are going to end up losing a fair amount of time. But yeah, I love the Trailcat, and it handles so nicely on that course. It makes all of its lap time up in the corners, and that's such a weird thing to say when you see the vehicles that it's fighting against. It's got so much grip. Yeah, that is very good fun to drive around that circuit. Steve, thank you very much for the super chat, saying, could you do a one-make Lincoln Continental big boat race for a bit of a laugh? Well, it's funny you should mention that. Just because there will be something coming soon. There will be something. I'm not going to do it tonight because there is something going to be happening with the Continentals in the not too distant future, pretty much. So yeah, just hold on for that one. Right, where do we want to go to? You know, actually, there's a track. I know we just did a dirt race, but there is a dirt track we haven't actually ran around up here. I don't think I've run around this for a stream or for a video yet. I very vaguely remember this race from the single-player career when I ran it, and that's about it, really. Right. We will have... do we reckon this could be a Pajero track? Probably not. No, probably not. Although it's kind of tempting. It's kind of tempting because I mean, I could take sensible options, right? Or I can take sensible options. I can take utter stupidity, or utter stupidity, or even more utter stupidity. To be fair, that's even more ridiculous. The different thing is, it does have 1,000 horsepower, but it weighs like 2,000 pounds more than the Pajero Evo. If anything's going to work, it'll be this. The G-Wagon will be entirely undrivable. This thing is only mildly undrivable, I think is the best way to put it. It really is. A mildly undrivable car. I don't know. I don't know whether it'll work. This is quite an if I remember it rightly, this is quite an open track. It's very fast, but I don't think it's going to be open enough, really. But we'll try. You know, we can but hope. We can but hope that it'll do something useful. When we eventually get loaded, you know, we've got to go through the fun of the loading screens. Right, place your bets. What do you reckon? Where do you reckon this can come in this race? How well will I drive it? A track I don't really know very well. I spot many lifted trucks. Well, a lot of people have gone for the Raptor. I wonder if Better Do has borrowed mine. Mika made that mistake last time around and did not enjoy life in the 700 horsepower understeery monster that is my Pajero Evo. God, we're going to lose so much time through this corner here. We really are going to struggle, but can we use the power on the run up the hill? Maybe. Although, will Lombo's vehicle have more grip than mine? By the looks of it, yes. Can we use like the banking on these corners to get away with some stuff? Maybe. We will try. Yeah, use the banking to help get it turned. Little bit of trading paint through here. Mine is really not the most controllable thing in the world. I appreciate I do have to brake quite early. This is not the track I thought it was either. Never much better country circuit that I was thinking of. Hey Mika. Hi Mika. We're off. We're off. This is a nice long straight. I'm about to have a massive death. Massive death avoided. Very sideways though. Okay, so it's a Ram, I think, versus Pajero Evo. I'm sorry, I'm not brake checking you. I legitimately have got to brake there because my vehicle doesn't stop. It's just none of the stopping occurs in this. We will hopefully steal a place from Mika if we can here. Well, I mean, Mika was desperate to stay ahead of us, which I kind of understand, and chucked the Yaris to the inside, and it did do the job of keeping hold of the position. Now go, Pajero, go. We will lock all the wheels up. I'm frantically trying to stop that from locking there. Right, go. Hey, Danger Man. You've got the Raptor. The welcome pack Raptor, if you will. Right, we do need to pass Mika really before turn 1, if at all possible, which I'm not quite going to be able to do here, because we're catching quickly, but we will have to go on the brakes down here. I mean, I've not gone as wide as I have done in previous laps, but still, we've gathered it all back up. Honestly, this is a ridiculous car, right? This really shouldn't be any good, and I'm not going to argue that it's great, but for a vehicle on standard tyres, and I know it's got some sort of off-roady compound standard tyre, but for a vehicle on standard tyres, it could be a whole lot worse. Like, it is remarkably respectable. It is entirely just from sheer brute force, is how the Pajero here is making its speed, but still. Oh no, I've blocked it. Like, we are just not stopping. It's always going to happen at some point. Yeah, if I get the brake wrong by even a millisecond and you lock it up, it is horrific. You just can't get off the brakes and get them reapplied and anything like that in time. You are just having a massive death. And it's just, you are a passenger at that point, and nothing I can do about it. Right, we have got stopped for turn 1 at least. This time without a terrifying lockup from the Pajero. Alright, punch it out the other side. We have more power than the Raptor, and we are lighter than it. The Raptor is on significantly better tyres than me. Right, whoa, got to change through there. Yeah, I'm trying to use... Honestly, the fact that all of these corners are banked helps me massively. Probably helps me more than anybody else. Makes little difference to a Yaris going through here, but it makes the world of difference to a Pajero that can't turn very well. Whoa, it's fine, we kissed it. Stop with the lockups. We have at least not smashed the wall this time. Yeah, the Pajero, I'll just park it through there. Stage 1 doesn't have the grip to go around the outside of me. And then, yeah, we can just punch it out the other side with our acceleration. Get the checkpoint, which we do. I mean, honestly, that is remarkably good. Like, I wasn't expecting that. I really wasn't. That has kept up. And if Mika hadn't got past when they did, they would really have struggled to get past us, because they would have lost too much time sat behind the Pajero, and yeah, got in trouble in different places. Danger Man to start. Yeah, no, I can understand that. That of all the cars that I have built, that Pajero is the most annoying thing in the world to race. It's just stupidly fast accelerating and absolutely terrible. But it's good enough. It's good enough to not be passed easily. Yeah, I like my Pajero. I kind of want more than one now, because I want to build sensible ones. And I can't build sensible ones. Well, I guess I could, but I don't have to keep swapping tunes. Yeah, I love that Pajero. It's so good fun. Oh, we got a wheel spin. Anything fun to come from the wheel spin? We wonder. No. No, it is not. Thank you for the 10,000 credits. Oh, there wasn't even like a super wheel spin or anything from this one. I mean, I'm going to go along here and get some money, because I didn't realise... you know what, I'll take 150,000 credits while I'm at it. I wasn't expecting second place. That is genuinely not bad at that circuit in terms of lap time. Horrible to drive, and really easy to end up investigating bits of scenery and the like, but overall, it's is a remarkably quick car. It's such a dumb vehicle, but it is one of my favourites I've built so far. That though is going to be it for this evening. I do hope you enjoyed this stream. I've had some good fun. We built a surprisingly good Wuling. You know, a surprisingly good Wuling, really, all things considered. And, well, yeah, that's how I built this. This has been built for a while. That is not the angle to go for that one. Yeah, had some very, very good fun racing, which is always good. We will be back. We'll be back next week with more adventures in Crusader Kings. There will be, I'm not actually sure what the plan. There'll be some Forza. There might be some open TTD. We'll see what people are around, what I'm feeling like doing next weekend. yeah, we'll have to see. But yeah, that is going to be it for this stream. As I do hope you enjoyed it. We can well pretty much point this at a mountain and go up it if I want. Yeah. Thank you all for watching. A very big thank you those who donated, those who subscribed. It is always greatly appreciated, of course. But yeah, that will be it from me and the world's most annoying Pajero. Till next time, goodbye.